Get in my belly button. That's right, it's time. It's time to climb inside my world. Climb inside my belly button beanbag plastic world to see the BYB podcast with special guest Hughezy.
Yeah. Welcome to the BYB podcast. This is for the Backyard Boys. And just like my homie Mr. Ace says, we got a special guest. He's the one and only, the Hughezy, that you can find everywhere. You can find him on the Apple Podcasters. You can find him on the YouTubes, even on his own damn website. He is that important, folks. He has an entire server dedicated to himself. Welcome, Mr. Hughezy.
Thank you very much. As you can see, I've got the Metallica Christmas jumper on. That's
jumper?
All I got.
What is that, like a onesie?
Oh no, here we go. Mr.
I actually
shut
have
up.
a Kiss onesie, you know.
Well, I got a Slayer, and it ain't a onesie. It's a shirt because I'm a man, not a child, so I don't wear onesies.
When you seen
Or
that
jumpers.
in the gay bar, did you point at it and say, Slayer, I barely know her, and then look at other people to see if anyone was laughing, and then it was just really awkward, and you just left in awkward silence?
As per usual, yes, I can admit that. Real men admit their shortcomings, as I do. So how are you doing over there in Ireland? I was about to say England, but that probably would have offended you deeply.
Wonderful, but I'm really not looking forward to the financial intake from Albania Day, which is an annual festival I've been throwing on the 2nd of December. I don't think it's going to go well tomorrow.
Why do they have an Albania Day in Ireland? I don't even get that.
We used to call it Whacking Day, but then the Simpsons hit us with a copyright strike, so...
Oh.
Whacking off.
I thought you
Right,
called it
fair enough.
stabbing day.
Every day for me.
Yeah, well, we always make sure we got to keep going until every immigrant leaves with a head that looks like Granny's.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah.
So you got to dip him in period blood upside down like he did?
Yes. That's why
Ouch.
the organization's quite awkward, you know.
Yeah.
Albanian women do not have periods. It shows what the fuck you know, you uncultural piece of shit.
Jesus. Starting off rough. I apologize for my comments and for Granny's comments. We will cut that part out before we upload this. Oh shit, it's live. Fuck, I forgot. Damn, I don't know what we're gonna do with this.
Mr. A, can you make out with yourself? Thank
That's
you.
creepy as hell.
That is Probably one of the gayest things I've ever seen.
Can you put your dick in your own mouth?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Hughezy. He has all the good ideas.
Oh, boy.
Wow. This is going better than I had planned.
Jesus, that is real dick. The ironic thing is that his helmet is so fucking infected that it blended into the background.
His helmet's on a green screen because of the pus.
Yeah.
I just hope the
your
algorithm
dick
doesn't get
blends
confused
into the
at what it's looking at.
background.
True.
Yeah, you gotta see a doctor.
Which one of
I
us?
think you have AIDS, Mister. Mr. A stands for AIDS. This is going terrible.
Mr. AIDS. That's what they called me in high school.
Yeah, it's like, how did your episode go today? Oh, some guy stood up, pulled his dick out so that he could shove it into the mouth of a fucking photograph of himself. You know, the Christmas special.
The good old Christmas bit. That's right. Yeah, it reminds me of old Gavin McGinnis doing the trick with, what's her name? The porn star. He used to slide in between the green screen so it looks like he was having sex with her on a green screen. Pretty good trick.
Peter North.
No, different porn star.
Loads, am I right, Hughezy? That guy can fucking drop loads, bro. I'm trying to get up to that level.
It's actually kind of, I don't know how he did it, but I think he had 3 balls.
You think so? You think that extra ball's producing some superior nuttage?
No, it was his haircut.
He did have a fantastic haircut as well. Unlike you, what is it? What did you go in for the Sling Blade special? Like, what? Why the fuck is it high and tight?
No, that's the Dominican lineup.
You. Yeah, and I said, don't make me look anything like Come As You Are, Kurt Cobain. So they says, okay, we'll give you a man's haircut instead.
Okay.
Come As You Are?
Come As You Are.
Okay.
See, because Granny, you see, you do have the same hairstyle as.
I have what?
Yeah, you have the same hairstyle as Kurt Cobain did at one point.
Yeah.
No,
I wish he had the same skull style as Kurt Cobain.
Currently.
No, just
Hughezy, is it true? Is it true that you go to Disney World?
No.
That's how you get a skull shape.
Every other year.
No? It's a fucking
What's
year
by?
deal. Now, do you ride Space Mountain? Have you ever been on Space Mountain?
Woo!
No, but I hear it's shortest ride, but the longest line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't go to Disney World, okay? Fucking for
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to be totally distracted tonight, but Hackride said he will keep me updated on the scores in the chat. Thank you, Hackride. Oregon 0, Washington 0. This is of course, Pac-12 championship game, the all-important one. I won't try to explain it to you, Hughezy, because you just like that stupid soccer sport. So Euro trash. You guys watch that weird shit.
No, I like watching.
No offense by Euro trash, by the way.
Oh yeah. No, I like watching those black fellers beat each other around. Mandingo fights. I mean, boxing.
Yeah.
They're all
Speaking of boxing, are you looking forward to your very own Tyson Fury versus Usyk? Are you
well,
looking forward to
Tyson
that
Fury's
fight?
not one of ours. He's one of those English people that thinks they're Irish. I hate Tyson Fury. I hope he dies in the fight. In fact, I actually hope he dies at Christmas in front of his kids.
Dressed as Santa?
That's a bit aggressive.
Pretty intense.
I do not like him.
You just mixed a bunch of different stories all into one. So we got Tyson Fury. We have stabby kids. That was very unfortunate. And apparently the first time Irish people have ever rided sober. Is that true?
Oh no, there was a couple of nose beers
They actually
going
went out on the streets.
Yeah, but it's just funny the way.
Did you get involved in any of the shenanigans?
Yeah, I actually ran up. I was in a bad mood. I stabbed these 3 kids outside of a school, and I ran over to an Albanian guy, and I said, "Here, quickly hold this, and I need to go for a piss." And instead, I didn't go to the bathroom. I just kept running, and I think I got away with it pretty much.
Well, stabbing people is legal in Ireland, isn't it?
No, I just do it anyway. Nobody tells me what to do.
Oh, there you go.
Even if it's don't stab
Suck.
people.
That's for pussies. What am I not going to stab someone for? What am I going to do? Read a book? Geek.
Did you get a chance to watch the Nagano fight with Tyson Fury?
The what word?
The N word, the Nagano word, the N Nagano.
No, I didn't watch it because I hate Tyson Fury. I knew that was going to be a scam. I did see that Tyson Fury lost, which I find hilarious, and I think that those Saudis, the sand and gunners, I think they are slowly waking up to how badly of a mistake they've made getting in business with the fucking you-know-what.
The black one.
Gypsy?
You said it.
Yeah, I agree. I watched that fight, and I did think he actually probably lost that fight, but whatever, they gave it to him. What do you think about all these sports happening in Saudi Arabia now, like boxing? I know the next one's going to be in Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah, the next one is the greatest card of boxing I've ever seen. All kinds of Mandingo fights in one night. The thing is that boxers want the money, and they're not going to get that from England or America. So you go over to fucking Oil City, and they've got all that money ready to go. Instead of, I'll give you an example. There's a fighter called the fuck who cares, but his name is Bobby Nick. He could have fought here for £80,000 or $4 million in Saudi. So you go for the $4 million, then you fly home immediately that night and you start shouting out the N-word and bigoted comments on the plane. That's what I would do. Yeah.
Do you ever call people like Tyson Fury caravan N-words?
Or traveler N-words?
Yeah, we just call them N-words.
Oh, okay, just your standard N-word.
Neighbors.
Yeah. Friends and neighbors.
Yeah, he is the king of the.
Oh, you're not allowed to say that word? Are you allowed to say it?
I don't
know.
I'll
just assume that you're pulling for Usyk then, because you like the Ukrainians over your own Irishmen, your own countrymen. You prefer a guy from Ukraine to beat him up, or what? What's the deal with that?
Well, Usyk's an actual fighter who will, do mad things such as have fights with people, whereas Tyson Fury has a Christmas song called Bad Sharon, and it's so bad that I'd rather be fucking a child at a school in Dublin near a fucking angry Albanian man than hear that fucking song again.
Bad Sharon?
Yes.
That's funny. Oh, okay. That's weird.
It's real?
Who's Sharon?
It's real, and it's fucking terrible.
I thought it might be like Bad Karen and be like, oh, she tried to call the manager or something like that. I don't know.
We should do that one.
Yeah. Bad Karen.
We should remix it.
Hell yeah.
It's real.
It's not. Real? All he does is fucking Sweet Caroline.
They'll type it into YouTube. Like, don't play it, but it's Tyson Fury, Bad Sharon, and it's a Christmas song.
It's a Christmas song. Who's Sharon? I bought.
What are you saying? It's copyright, so I can't play it.
Yeah, no, it's copy shite, and you shouldn't play it. It's fucking. It's about an office Christmas party, and there's a woman there called Bad Sharon. And it's just it's the worst thing to happen to music since Nirvana got into music. That's right. I think Nirvana shit.
Jackson.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into this. you know I'm a Nirvana fan, but you come on my show just trashing Nirvana the whole time. Are you trying to get at me? Do you want to get kicked off this show? Or are you trying to get under my skin, or what's going on here? I'm part Irish, by the way. Before you answer that, why don't you think about it for a second?
Is that the part that can't move?
Yeah, well, you're
Nirvana
saying that about
does
yourself
suck dick.
when you're ripping on the Irish.
I don't like
I don't know
Irish.
if
Yeah,
it's a word.
if you say that to him, it's like you're raping me. Rape me, my friend.
I don't know those words.
That's one of
but
the worst
Metallica
songs.
or Nirvana.
Fucking
really
Metallica
negative.
any day.
Metallica's shit. They're the fucking Britney Spears of metal, and you should be ashamed for wearing that fucking sweater.
You know what other groups he doesn't
You know,
like?
ironically,
Pantera.
Pantera's fucking dog.
Stinks.
Respect.
Doesn't
Whoa.
that mean
Yeah. Life is tough.
does that
Bunch
mean
of
the
whiners.
Dimebag Daryl got what he fucking deserved.
what?
Yeah, that was actually a music critic that did that. An Albanian music critic.
Yeah, I know, dude. And he was right.
He took his job very
Like
seriously.
Kanye.
Yeah.
So, is this footage of you out this evening, having a good old time bouncing around the bars?
I'm
History
barred from
made
there.
as Irish citizens riot while completely sober. This must have happened before you got to the bar, then, right?
During.
Is this before or after the stabbings?
In between. You can actually see the knife going through there
Wait, how many kids did you stab again?
on camera.
Yeah.
3 on camera, and the full total is 69. Because it's the funniest number. You actually get away with it if you make the police laugh.
How many kids did he stab? 69. I'll let him go.
That guy knows how to have a good time.
Yeah.
So
68. Fucking
is Ireland full? Do you guys have no vacancy signs starting to go up everywhere? Like no more?
See, the thing is that the whole thing about that stuff in the media that's hilarious is that the truth has been hijacked by the right wing media and the left wing media. Is that the right wing media wants you to think that it's a hellhole, that we're all under attack and there's fucking
We do think
billions of-
that.
yeah. But then the left wing media wants you to think that it's the Irish people have finally snapped and they're going after every fucking you know what walking the streets. And it's not every you know what. We like the
blacks.
Asians. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they never reported there was a thing where there was a bunch of you know whats had imported drugs. Don't know if you have the drop ready.
Yeah, they do that
blacks.
sometimes.
The
Yeah.
blacks.
You got dropped, 'cause it's hard to
And-
figure
and,
out what he's saying.
They were selling drugs around certain areas of Dublin, which is kind of not a good idea when you kind of know there's a kind of infamous gang that's been running Ireland for a couple of 100 years now. So obviously,
the
Sinn
Irish
Féin?
Mafia.
yeah,
Is it the
Yeah,
Yakuza?
it was the Hughezy. Get it?
Oh,
Ah!
the Yakuza.
The good Mr. A.
Oh, I bet I know what kind of Irish it was.
The black one.
Yeah. So obviously they can't go to the police about these young drug dealers. So instead they would just abduct them, cut their ears off, and slice their faces with knives. So that's why you see a lot of you know whats walking around the city wearing those fucking earphones all the time because they've got no ears.
Got
Just
no
like-
ears.
Yeah. So they can't hear you call them a you know what, which is always fun.
You mean you can still
The
hear
blacks.
if they cut? I mean, you'd have to damage the eardrum is inside of it. I mean, just cutting the ear off, you'd still be able to hear, right?
What are you, a scientist?
I don't know. It's somebody that knows how ears work. I guess
Do you?
this just helps you.
What are you, the
ears,
king
dude.
of ears? Cunt.
I'm the king of rears. I know that.
We all know that.
King of queers.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
you can't say that word at the Christmas party. There may be fags here.
What?
Yeah.
It's
Or at least one.
It's a synonym for
Oh, it tastes
Yeah.
lovely. I love that in buns. All right, boys. Ha! This party's going well.
I love wieners and buns. I love the taste of a
You
wiener
do?
that was just in a
So
bun.
I know you've talked shit about Conor McGregor in the past. You've said the same kind of things you've said about Tyson Fury that you say about Conor McGregor, that he's trash and blah blah blah. You still feeling that way?
Well, I think he's a silly, overrated fighter. Like, you can't take 18 months off between fights, come in and think, like, I'm going to run the world and break your leg every time. That's what a silly goose would do. Excuse my language.
Shut up, Jake.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know. So are you've seen all the
Yes.
things he's come out and said against the stabby story?
But he's right, because the guy who's the Prime Minister of Ireland, whatever the fuck, I can't pronounce his name, he's, let's just say,
The black one.
LGBTQ gay person. So
Is that him right
he's
there?
more, yeah, him there. He
Kind of looks like
he
Tom
has
Hanks, but gay.
he has one in the rear ear. Yeah, in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
The rear
Yeah,
rear.
and
He's got the gay
Yeah.
face.
So he fucking he's more obsessed with getting praise online than actually the people that he's in charge of. So he's got a worse reputation than a Catholic priest right now after a lot of cum shot out of his balls. No offense, Granny.
Again.
What do you mean, no offense?
Yeah.
Because I fucking
'Cause-
dropped
okay,
his
so-
nut?
Because you can't come from.
Let me
your
read
balls?
this story real quick. Yeah, whatever his name is, Leo Varadkar. Sounds foreign. Even for Ireland, it sounds foreign. In matter of
That's
fact.
Taoiseach means Prime Minister.
DiCaprio.
Oh, Taoiseach. Yeah, okay, so that's gay lick.
Well,
Oh.
it is now.
That's gay. That's gay, as Kevin Brennan might say. Yeah, so he says on the Parnell Square school stabbing, I would really like to ask people to try avoid connecting crime with migration. It's not right. He added that a few migrants will commit terrible crimes just as some Irish peoples commit the crimes too, don't you know?
Yeah, but here's
Yeah.
the thing,
Oh,
you
okay.
dumb, you know what? That fucking guy is not doing background checks, so they're literally importing, not all of them, of course, but they're literally allowing pedophiles
The black
and
one.
rapists into the country just so that they can get some English cunt to give them a thumbs up on a tweet about how they're not a racist. They fuck them. They don't want it to go back to the way it used to be, because it used to be like the Wild West here, where
The
people
Wild
were
Wild
getting
West.
shot in the street. That's a great song. I'm gonna watch that great film as well.
Wild Wild West.
It's where
Sunday,
Will
bloody
Smith pretended to
Sunday.
not be gay as a cowboy.
Yeah, Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West.
Wiki Wiki Wild
Wild Wild West.
Jim West, you
Yeah.
don't want none of
You
this.
don't want none of this. Jim West, you want to see
Yeah.
my hand where my hip at?
And that's how I became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Right?
Wild Wild West.
That being said, we have to give him credit that he did. Will Smith did do the song "Summertime." That's one of the best hippity hop songs from porches of all time.
You didn't like
From
getting
the
jiggy with
porch?
it?
Is that what you just said? From a porch?
I did not like getting jiggy with it, especially because now we know that it's about Leo Verkanda's arse or whatever the fuck this guy's name is.
Oh, I didn't
The
know that.
blacks.
What about
Yeah.
Miami? Did you like that one?
I haven't
Bad
heard it in
Boys?
a while, and I hope it stays that way.
Oh,
The
What's
Bad Boys is a villain, you silly cunt.
Oh,
how about Bad Boys 2?
what you gonna do when it comes?
I actually kind of like Bad Boys 3 the most, I have to say, seeing as we're on the topic.
You seen Bad Boys? Bad Boys 2? What the fuck is that from? Oh, never
Do you
mind.
like gladiator
what do you
movies?
think? I know that Conor McGregor he speaks Gaelic, which is pretty uncommon at this point. Correct?
Yeah, it's no point.
Yeah. So he says, "I do not connect crime with migration. I connect crime to your government's many failed policies in protecting and securing the inhabitants of Ireland. There is a great lapse in national security. We need a brand new task force founded to assess.
Thank you, Braveheart.
All
Can I say something?
immigrants into Ireland.
I got
Ireland
some-
is my Ireland. Our natives and our visitors will all benefit with this peace of mind. We need deportation of these. I think it's sliding into African.
It's horrible.
South Africa, definitely. You sound exactly like my doctor, Derek.
I'd stayed on the plastic, having some
I
pint
couldn't
of
make-
God.
I couldn't make it through an entire fucking paragraph. I'm sorry, buddy.
Can I?
I've let you down. I feel. At this point.
I think I got a point. This might be stupid, but isn't
Probably.
migration itself in some cases a crime? So if you want to connect migration to, don't connect crime to migration, but isn't it sometimes if you're migrating in an area that you're not supposed to be in, isn't that a crime
Yeah.
in itself?
But the thing is, what annoys me, all these people are migrating from the same country, but we're not allowed to say that that country's a shithole, even though all those people
The
want
black
out
one.
of it badly. It's like, so why are you fucking leaving then if it's so great? You dumb Albanian cunts.
I'm doing my
blacks.
great so far.
Yeah. Hey,
Is that Pee
do
Wee?
you ever notice that Frankie McDonald and Harry Jane have the same mouth?
No, I didn't. They also have the same
Hmm.
asshole. Did you notice that?
I did not. Why?
Never-
why-
never s-
what's this?
I've never seen either of their assholes, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I'd like to hear one of these stories.
Yes, please. Share, Mr. A. Share.
Yeah. What do you know
yeah.
that we don't know, Mr. A? Go ahead.
I
Go
saw
ahead.
their
We're waiting for your
assholes.
story.
I don't know. What do you think? There's always a story every time you see somebody's asshole? There's not a fucking big elaborate story every time you see somebody's asshole. I saw their assholes. They look exactly the same. End of story.
Yeah, but how do you see hers, and how can we get it? How can we get it? How can we get a taste of that action?
Hey, I don't kiss assholes and tell.
Fuck.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Like her asshole's not out there in the public square, right? Like her
What are you
daughters.
talking about again?
I think that
okay,
Mr.
so
A
yeah,
takes
like
off. If Mr.
if
A
Conor
takes off that
McGregor-
mask, I think he is fucking Harry Jane.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, look at this.
And also, I don't know why. He'll happily show us his dick at the start, but he won't show us his fucking what his face looks like.
I'm not Harry
Right.
J. Stop it.
Bobby Nick, you're looking very svelte this evening. Keep it up, kiddo. Kip Dunnage. Thanks, buddy.
Oh.
Appreciate it. You guys are going to be able to super chat before you know it. Welcome, everybody, of course. Everyone in the chat. We love all of you guys. It's moving pretty quickly tonight, so I'm not going to be able to keep up with it completely. But I will point out anyone that talks about Bobby Nick. I'm specifically looking for those kind of comments. Bobby Nick is getting hand exercise today. Hope he doesn't break it hitting the bell so much today. Yeah, you said today twice, which is kind of awkward, but we get the point. Thank you.
What's hand exercises?
Like 12-ounce ones. Cigarettes
How will
aren't
you
very
jerk
light.
two guys off
That
at the
is
same
actually good
time?
exercise.
1 and a 2 and a 3.
Yeah,
and a
we
4.
don't do the hype train here. Sorry, that's not a thing that we do here on this show.
Oh.
Hughezy, let's get real serious real quick. Are you going to vote for Conor McGregor if he runs for president or whatever the fuck you Tishanay or whatever you called him?
Taoiseach, yes, I will, because he's a real one from the streets. He's not a fucking liberal. You can't
Right.
have liberals in politics anymore. They don't know what they're doing. They care more about the reaction than the result. So fuck them.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's all the same problems we have here. Exactly. Well stated. But okay, let's say Tyson Fury ran for president. Then what? Stay in politics. Let's say he was totally conservative and was not a lib. What then?
If Tyson Fury was prime minister, he would fight as often as he does now that he's not in politics. Whatever he would do, he would probably make fucking caravans mandatory. No offense, Bobby Nick. Tyson Fury's a cunt. I can't wait to see what happens to him.
Bobby Nick a caravan?
Yes.
Mumbles the fireman. All Irish people sound drunk. That is true. I think it's because they're actually drunk, though. Right?
Yeah, could it be that they're drunk? Yeah.
But that's just,
can I just say one thing?
Yeah, let's make it all about you fucking narcissist cunt.
Again.
Fuck off. Yeah, fucking crunt.
Frickin' Frank. Bobby Nick doing an amazing voiceless robot impersonation.
Fuck you, you fucking crunt.
Fraggot.
Jacob Waters, who is this? Sounding like an Irish Donald Trump.
Did anybody else watch Fraggot Rock?
Yeah. Is that the one where they were always fighting those darn friggers?
Yeah.
Frig off!
Oh, I just got robbed by
2 friggers just stole my throat. Can you believe this shit?
I will give you a chance to comment on this. Jesse James Hughezy come on to tell us about his anal sex addiction. Is this true, Hughezy?
Yeah, every time I have anal sex, I have to take painkillers, and I'm hooked on the painkillers. What's Granny eating?
What
are you eating there, buddy? What do you got? Krispy Kremes going on there? What? You got donuts?
No, that's a burger.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, you went to somewhere fancy like Pizza Hut?
Papa John's. All right. I look like a
Hey, I got a question for Granny. How long are you going to keep your hair that ridiculous?
I don't know. How long are you going to wear a fucking mask, buddy? I mean, this go both ways.
I hope you don't keep your hair like that as long as I wear this mask.
Yeah. Like, what's that on your face, Granny?
Look, I got fucking jizz on my face.
Also, since we're on the subject of me and Hughezy's here.
Your cum is in my belly, bitch.
Fuck you straight to death. Quit trying to fuck my old lady, you fucking weirdo.
I'm 100% going to do it. Cannot wait.
No, you're not, dude.
Really going to get athletic and strong with her and film it.
Daddy?
Put that shit out on pay-per-view, motherfucker.
No, it's going out for free.
Oh.
Ankles behind.
Hiya.
I'm gonna go fucking straight Albanian on your bitch ass, dude.
Ankles behind the head while I'm Patrick Bateman. I'll be looking right into the camera, taking super chats. Well, I've got
we're animals. We're animals.
Really?
Like, toss me up against the wall, toss me on the bed. Go. Let's fucking do this, dude.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like that?
And I wouldn't have to do it, Granny, if you'd stop focusing on her, die. You need to focus on them panties. You fraggot.
You don't understand how good I fuck.
You frigger lover.
Your days of finger baiting Mary Jane Rotten Crotch through her pretty pink panties are over.
Yeah.
You made me spit out a piece of sausage.
Well, I'm gay and I really like anuses.
Well, why don't you pick up the sausage and eat it on your knees as usual, like you do with that hair? Pink hair.
You know, this is for a certain party, okay?
Your hair looks like a velvet rope.
Yeah, the fucking Democratic Party. Now go vote for a woman, you bitch.
Your hair looks like I gotta move it aside to get in the club. It looks like
just waiting for a good trans candidate.
Yeah, you look like you're in a shitty cosplay as a gay emo rock star. No offense, Quad.
You look like one of the Muppets Jim Henson threw away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you can't wait for Twilight to be rebooted.
Ooh. Well,
I do shine in the sun.
Mm.
look like
What
a
kind of
strawberry
shine?
that's been
The
shoved up
black
an
one.
asshole. I don't know.
Yeah, nice. All right. Well, let's get right into the music news. I'm very sorry to hear, Hughezy, that a national treasure, not of America, of course, we could care less about Shane MacGowan, but he has passed away. Were you a huge fan of the Pogues, I assume, because he's a Irishman like yourself?
Absolutely loved the Pogues, and I was quite literally a few hours ago ironing my Pogue shirt because I'm going to wear it tomorrow when I'm getting drunk again. Loved them. He may be the greatest Irish songwriter of all time. Even more so than Sinead O'Connor when Prince wrote her big hit song.
What was her favorite song? I Hate the Pope. Kill the Pope. I Hate the Pope. Whatever song that was, she sang on SNL.
Yeah, the Pope's a cunt. The Christmas song.
I think she just ripped up a fucking. She
The
ripped
Pope's
up a picture.
The Pope's a fraggot, or whatever the song was, something like that.
She was right, though.
That was the name of the song.
Nothing
Is
compares
Sinead O'Connor
to Jews.
still alive?
Yeah,
She's
she
dead
came
too,
back
is
to
it?
life.
No,
after
she just
killed
died this year,
herself.
too. She died this year. That was one of our news stories that you weren't paying attention to.
I got
Obviously,
20 bucks on
great job,
Bono.
Granny.
I got 20 bucks
Another
on
news
Bono.
story that you totally missed because you fucking come on a show drunk and retarded. The two don't mix very well, do they?
That's why I've come
I can
cosplaying
see
as
why
Sinead
Lemmy
O'Connor
prefers-
today.
I can see why Lemmy prefers Hughezy. When I talk about Hughezy,
You
she's
can
always
fuck
getting
right off, dude. I'll
sloppy.
fuck your crippled ass up.
Oh. He's already fucked up. How does
Why
that
you getting
work?
mad at me? It's Hughezy. He's the one turning her out.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Granny break his legs?
Again.
Shane MacGowan, Pogue singer, dies age
that Macaulay Culkin?
65.
Yeah, no, that was that's an older photograph, but he was an
he looks way worse.
unbelievable alcoholic. Like my God, he was non-stop drinking all the time.
Looked like Macaulay Culkin
And he
in a
broke both his
concentration
hips
camp.
and yeah, but we
guess what he's
hopefully
sitting
the
in?
show-
A wheelchair?
Yeah, he couldn't walk.
I like this
He
guy. all
sold
of
his
a sudden.
legs for a couple of beers.
I thought his music sucked. I thought he sucked, but now that I see him in this light, he doesn't seem like a bad guy after all.
You know what?
Sitting in
You
the-
That's
As much as he drank, 65 isn't a bad run.
I know, but he should have been dead in the 90s because he's also was a heroin addict and he loved the nose bag and stuff.
Yeah. Some of his interviews are some of the funniest shit on the planet.
Yeah, I thought I'd
Anyway,
pull up
rest-
one
Yeah,
of his interviews. Shit's hilarious.
Yeah, there was one interview he did where his friend was with him, and his friend was so drunk that he tripped over and his head went through a window.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Do you remember Fergie?
Nope.
From the Black Eyed Peas.
The Black Eyed Peas chick?
The
Yeah, we
Black-Eyed
remember Fergie. Like when
Yes,
she
I
Peter
think she used
Pants
to-
or
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. I was gonna say she used to. I think she defecated herself on stage a few times as well.
That,
Shit,
anything
I'm not
to keep
100%
away from
sure
that
on that.
fucking song.
The Black-Eyed Peas.
My lumps, my lovely lady humps.
My lumps.
I
I can't believe
They
there's two
said I
Black
got
Eyed Peas
cancer
who
now.
stole my truck.
Please check my lumps for melanoma.
Shut up, Mr. Ed.
Oh, my bad. My lovely cancerous home.
You're upsetting Hughezy.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Hughezy.
It's fine.
I'm just making out.
I have cunt cancer. How dare you?
Cunt cancer.
Yes.
Do you have squamous of the anus?
Working on it. Derek Chauvin was stabbed 22 times by a federal inmate.
22 times?
Yes.
Yeah, I just hoped it was all at once and not over separate days, because that'd be really annoying after a while.
22 every day for 22 days he gets stabbed. God damn it!
Yeah, it's like, Larry, you're being a real jerk. Look at him.
I hope I don't get
oh yeah,
stabbed
this is
again
the
today.
one.
Fuck.
Yeah, I remember this interview.
Eat, sleep, get stabbed, repeat.
Oh,
He died, huh?
Oh wait, I did.
As you guys can tell, he has a beautiful voice.
Dat is nog ooit mee door geweest.
And a mouth like
Fucking Norwegian cunt. He better not be from Albania. Right, this bit here is where his friend falls through the window. Look at that.
This is the real rock and roll attitude, right?
So he speaks Gaelic? Is that what he's speaking there?
Oh, he's really feeling.
No, they're just drunk.
Oh wait, no, never mind. The subtitles are for different. I'm dumb and slow.
Come on, Tommy.
Is this gonna?
No, it looks Russian.
Watch
Are
out
guys
for the
gonna have sex?
Watch out. Okay, one.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Okay, the camera is. The interview is over, Shane. The interview is over. Rock and roll.
Roll. Cause I'd found something that
He just
I
fucking bust verse out.
No, this is great. I can see why you guys really are into this music. He's a great singer. You can
Brilliant.
tell. And yeah, great songwriter. You sure he wrote his songs?
Oh fuck
Seems like he's
yeah!
Seems
He had all
like he's
kinds of
having a hard time
crayons.
remembering the words.
Words are for the lyrics are the worst part of every song. I never listen to the lyrics. That's why I like Metallica so much, because their lyrics are shit.
You'd love Nirvana then, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, if Nirvana had different lyrics and better music and a whole different kind of songs, they'd be the band for me. But unfortunately, Nirvana are fucking shit.
When I go to the bar, I usually put on the jukebox "Rape Me." It sends a clear message of what you're there for and what you desire, and the lyrics are perfect.
Just stand in front of the
I heard you
jukebox
stop-
smiling after you play it.
Yeah, and in his wee short shorts with his fucking denim booty showing off. And I heard that you fucking went to a bar once and you get a, what's your name, Jodie Foster on top of a pinball machine, and you loved it, and she went back the next day.
I went last, believe it or not.
Ew.
Mostly. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to fight everyone off when you're in a wheelchair. So whatever, you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. That's what my parents always taught me.
Okay.
I love the fact that people even have such snobs. They even have they'll criticize the final rapist in a gang rape. You're like, ugh, that's gross.
The black one.
As if the first rapist is a fucking classy guy.
The black one.
Well, it could be. What if he was wearing a suit?
The black one.
What if he had a monocle?
God. No.
We need to bring
The
the monocle
first
back.
rapist is the deepest.
That's not
Maybe
even
we should
true,
get that
dude.
for Derek
Scientifically.
Chauvin.
Scientifically, that's not even true.
No. We will get into Derek Chauvin, and I don't mean with a shank. I mean just like the story, not technically getting inside of his body, like all the black guys that end up rooming with him, cellmates as they call them. But before we do that, I had one music story, which was Shane MacGowan, but also you were at a show with Bruce Springsteen this summer, correct?
Was it 3? Was it 2?
I don't know if anyone else saw this, but Clarence Clemens is actually looking really good. He's pretty old at this point, right? Clarence Clemens?
Bonnigan.
Oh yeah, he's dead old.
Yeah, looking good there, huh?
Is that Michelle Obama?
Yeah.
No, that's Clarence Clemens, right? From the E Street Band? Isn't that him right there?
No.
Looking good, dude.
I wonder if she's a victim of racism yet.
I think that's Bruce Springsteen.
No.
Did she not steal a truck in Goodfellas?
Are you trying to trick us, Derek? That's Michelle Obama dancing with Bruce.
No, that's Clarence Clemens. I'm sure of it. I've seen the E Street Band plenty of times.
I don't know who Clarence Clemens is, but I know who the boss is.
Clarence was also in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
So was
On
Michelle
The Wire.
Obama.
I could be wrong though. Maybe I don't know who the boss is. I'm fucked up.
Do you think
Looks
Derek
like
Chauvin's the boss?
Predator
I do.
You really like this Derek Chauvin guy. Jesus, you got a hard on for this Derek Chauvin guy. All right.
He doesn't have any hard-ons.
I hope no prisoners do.
Yeah. That's the one time you never want to hear that fucking saying. Like,
Who's got a hard on for me? Oh no.
Yeah. Oh honey. Derek Chauvin versus the sisters at WrestleMania.
The sister?
One thing happened.
And we have that
after
story
day.
too.
Yeah. Andy Dufresne's anus sounded like a wisty flapping garden fence.
And Derek never walked again.
Yeah. They raped Derek so hard that it broke his spine.
Don't say that. He might.
They raped Derek on top of a tree and he threw him into a pool.
I knew it.
He went through the inner tube like a swan dive. Last time he ever walked.
That I could do a flip.
They opened his legs and they said it smelled like a tunnel of shit.
I saw the top of the pool and I realized I was not gonna reach.
So it says breaking former police officer Derek Chauvin, convicted of killing George Floyd, was stabbed 22 times.
How did he kill?
In a prison attack last week, according to the inmate who carried out the stabbing told investigators that he did it on Black Friday as a symbolic connection to the Black Lives Matter movement. Which movement is that?
The black one.
Yeah,
that's right.
Black Lives Matter on Black Friday, as if that's supposed to mean something to black people. It's for buying things.
Yeah, and plus it happened on a Thursday, you silly frigger.
Well, that would have been Thanksgiving, and God forbid.
You don't have much to give thanks for when you get anally stabbed 22 times.
Well, I mean, I would.
Why the fuck are people still getting stabbed in prison? They always say, oh, you need to get guns off the streets. Why would you get fucking knives out of the prisons, you idiots? Like, that's what you want to do. You want to be locked up in a cell with people that are in there for violent crimes and be like, here's your knife, cunt.
I thought you were gonna say like that's too barbaric. Like they should have some kind of new invention. Like people should be just stealing people's identity in prison or something. I don't know.
Eat with your hands.
Unless you just had them up your ass.
I said eat with your hands.
You know what I eat with?
Like
I eat with this.
Oh, what the
skid
fuck
marks?
was
Eating
that?
skid marks?
You never know how it's gonna sound. I felt like
Would
it
you
was
like-
gonna be a good old blah blah blah, but I had to push out a squeaker.
Man's in fucking Superman pajamas.
Yeah. Neither really look like Christopher Reeves. Would you like to hear a fun?
I take offense to that.
So,
I resemble that.
whoops! Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs! Would you like to hear a fun
That's
story
actually
about what
what he
happened?
said when he was thrown from the horse. He couldn't feel
Yeah.
his spine. He went, "Uh-oh, spaghetti-o." my spine is spaghetti-o.
Give me my dignity back and my spine.
I'm sorry, you have to go.
Well, nice, Hughezy. You heard it here, folks. He's an ableist. He thinks that people with spinal problems don't have dignity. Nice, real
Well,
really
Granny,
good, Hughezy.
listen, when I'm done with Lemmy, she'll be in a wheelchair too, so you're going to have to get used to this sort of stuff.
She could sit
Yeah,
on
we
my
don't-
lap on
we
my
don't have
wheelchair
to
if she needs a
stab.
ride.
We don't have to stab in America. We don't have to stab in America, all right?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
in
we got
Ireland we
guns.
know how to. Speaking of which, would you like to hear a fun prison story about what happened to a convicted pedophile over here?
Yes!
Yeah. On his first day of prison, he was accidentally put into general population, so they broke both of his legs, and they just so happened to not have any crutches or wheelchairs for him, so the guy had to literally crawl around the prison for weeks and weeks, and everybody knew he was the pedo, and they would put piss and shit in his food, and he would have to eat that stuff. Just like, so that really takes the fun out of pedophilia. So
Here comes old Timmy the pedo crawling his way
Well, it's
back.
I really
It's like
hope
the
that
old
when he
Louis
was crawling around,
C.K.
nobody
bit, right? Like, I mean, it must be really good. Pedophilia must be really good because they are willing to go to prison for it. So the sex must be great to be willing to go through that to go to prison.
well, I mean, you get to watch superhero films of somebody.
I mean, you make a
We're
good
losing
point,
viewers
Joe.
talking
It
about
is really
pedophilia for
good.
some reason. I don't really
Yeah.
understand it, but whatever.
It's not good for the Christmas algorithm.
So I got a story for you. You said, how do people get knives into prison these days? Let me explain this to you. Suspect
Shalami
found to be hiding a handgun in his butt. Christopher Boyd.
What did he
32.
eat?
But
Yeah, no doubt.
What was all the
Christopher
ammo?
Boyd, 32,
God
was
damn it, I
riding in a
swallowed
vehicle
a
that was
shotgun.
pulled over at 2 a.m. Monday in Evansville because his license plate was obscured. When police patted Boyd down, they found a small bag of multiple pills in his right sock, just like George Floyd, which the suspect reportedly claimed were Percocets, and that he scored from his Aunt Trish because he was dealing with pain. After being taken into custody, officers noticed. Yeah, imagine that. He had just happens to be. But he was walking with a limp and appeared to be clenching his buttocks when he walked. The police
Well, he was in prison.
on his way in because he got arrested for pills. A body scan revealed a large object in his groin, and a strip search revealed that Boyd had a Smith & Wesson bodyguard stuffed in his rectum. Damn near killed him. Am I right, guys?
Rectum.
Yeah, but
It was
where did he
loaded.
keep the ammo?
It was
Why would
already
he think
loaded.
You'd be able to hide it if he's walking around clenching his ass and just holding it. Sir, do you have anything in your ass? All right. Oh.
Yeah, plus maybe he was just doing no offense, Derek, but doing the crip walk. You know, that sort of limp. Like, I ain't got no gun up my arse. I'm just being really cool.
Yeah, yo. I don't know, is it
You
just me, or does that
motherfucker, you.
look like a picture of a guy who would put a gun up their ass?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Look
if
at
you
that
guys ever
mustache.
wanted to
That is the
know.
mustache of a guy who would put a gun up his ass.
His mustache
Oh,
doesn't even cover his whole lip.
Do you think the gun is up his ass in that picture?
I
No,
think
I
he's
think
at
they
least.
removed it.
Yeah, I think he's at least considering it. What happens if he needed to reload? Reload. That would actually be great.
Asshole.
Yeah, if they ever did like an action film in prison, if somebody just starts shoving hands up random horses to see who's got weapons stashed.
Oops,
That
I
could
found
be
it.
really
It
good.
smelled
Yeah.
like gunpowder.
Yeah.
They found the gun, but they didn't find the bolt cutters that he brought with him so he could break out.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he shoots somebody, goes, rest in piece of shit.
He just bends over.
disgusting.
Yeah, he starts firing back at the police like Ace Ventura. It's like, bang, bang, bang. Looks like he's like he's twerking, but he's actually having to shoot out at the police.
Hang on, I gotta cock this.
Yeah, he's like, you'll never catch me alive, lousy coppers.
Where do I hand the money?
You stick it in my foreskin, you dumb bitch.
My cock will grab it. God damn it. Oh, that's horrible. Poor guy.
This sounds like a fun video game.
Some more fun news on that. Yeah, the guy that okay, so this is apparently this is that stabbing happened down in the South, but this is the cousin of the guy.
Is this Michelle Obama again?
I bet you this guy's gonna sound very intelligent.
Yeah. The last time I seen this person, they were giving Donald Trump the finger behind his back at the UFC.
The black one.
Oh no!
Oh, I didn't realize this was Bill Burr's wife. Is this Nia? Really?
This is 3 times the
Naya?
size of Bill Burr's wife. This
She's
guy
let herself
ate
go.
Bill Burr's wife and Bill Burr.
Sounds cold.
Oh my god, he's gonna sound like a boulder.
I barely know her.
Yeah. You ever wanted to know what a boulder sounds like? Here you go. Take a listen.
Hello there.
Is Lemmy Bowl, Granny?
No, not a bowler. A
Play
boulder.
the
It's a
fucking
big
video,
rock.
dude.
God damn it.
No, we're asking questions. It's fine. We got plenty of time
Play
here.
the fucking video, bro.
No, it's okay. You don't have to get all defensive about it. It's
You
nice.
ruined my joke. Play the
It's
video.
good-natured ribbing, and it's not
I'm
gay.
gonna stick a gun up my asshole and Hughezy's first, and then your crippled ass can't run.
Well, I'm going to stick my fist up Lemmy's arsehole like it was a bowling ball, so there's all kinds of fun
Good
activities
luck. I've
planned.
been trying to get in there for fucking years.
I'm not gonna take a threat from a guy with a gun up his asshole. Go ahead
Yeah.
and try and shoot me.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a good tip to get up there, Lemmy. Don't have long pink hair,
Oh, yeah.
Granny, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. It doesn't really
color
matter,
that
does
is.
it? In the
It doesn't even-
at the end
Just
of the day.
play the fucking video, you crippled piece of shit.
Yeah, let's
Fucking
hear
shit.
let's hear this
Yeah.
frigger.
Christmas hair says play the video. Thank you, Christmas hair.
Hello, my name is Big Nasty, and I want
Of course it is!
Black
Ah,
man today
damn it!
because my cousin Devontae Jefferson was the inmate that stabbed Derek Chauvin in prison. The only
Chauvin?
thing that I'm mad about is that my cousin Devontae was not able to finish the damn job and end Derek Chauvin's life. I'm a proud member of the Black Lives Matter, and I will always stand up for the rights of Black women and children. George Floyd may have been murdered unjustly by a racist cop, but his legacy will always be remembered in the same name as Rosa Parks,
Who killed this
Malcolm
guy's
X,
gym
and
teacher?
Martin Luther King Jr. I'm here in front of the Plano City Council.
Yeah, so George Floyd right up there, Floydmas. Do you guys celebrate Floydmas in Ireland? I mean,
we just call it Guinness Day.
Oh, because the beer you drink is
The blacks.
Yeah.
Hughezy, they say if you take a
man is that my
half a
cup.
pound of chitlins and you put them on the windowsill, the ghost of George.
I thought you were
Floyd
going to
will
say
come
put it
and
up your
visit
ass, but go ahead.
you. Yeah, it's just chitlins, fried okra, maybe. Depends on how you're feeling, how festive.
Is that white people food or black people food? Mommy, I can't breathe. Mommy.
Oh my god.
Okay, here let's let this guy finish his speech.
Cousin Devontae be pardoned for the attempted murder of Derek Chauvin. Devontae may be in jail for life already because of a bad batch of fentanyl that he sold to the cartel, but he should not be prosecuted for the attempted murder of Derek Chauvin. Shoot. I believe that we should just erect a new statue of my cousin Devontae stabbing Derek Chauvin right next to the George Floyd monument in Houston, Texas. But I know since y'all in Plano, maybe y'all can make a Devontae monument outside this joint right out here.
You can't read or
To be
speak.
honest, though, I do be gambling at the legal poker houses in Plano, and I do be winning. But I talked to the manager, Gary, and he said he would be willing to donate to my cousin's commissary in prison. And I thought that would be a great idea. If any of the council would like to support my cousin Devontae and put up some money in his prison books, you can cash me $, Blackjack Dallas. Again, let me repeat it. My cash app is money sign, Black Dallas, Black Dallas, all one word. All
Money sign.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a karaoke night tomorrow night. Maybe I should do like a fundraiser for this guy and his cousin.
I'm trying to get Jake Huston or whatever his name is this week to do a Christmas spectacular.
What
and
would
I
that
think
And?
we should all then donate money to him so that he will perform the songs of our choice, even if
Oral.
Get him to sing the Pogues.
It's only 9 o'clock.
The Pogues, they're dead and gone. They don't even matter anymore. Yeah, I think Jake coming back on BYB. It's been a while. I think he would probably like that. Yeah, if you're out there, Jake, you should come on, buddy.
BYB, fuck you.
Hopefully, he can free up his schedule.
Wow. Yeah, that's the last thing he ever said to us. So I don't know how into it he might be. But anyway, okay. So that black guy, that's Alex Stein's bodyguard. That's just a joke, parody, by the way, folks. That's not real, not true, not
Pimp
true.
on the blimp?
Yeah, that was the pimp on the blimp. That's his bodyguard. I don't know if you guys ever watched his show there on with Glenn Beck. Good
I
stuff.
don't think
there.
anybody watches it.
I can't afford it.
You don't like Alex Stein?
I love Eric Stein. I can't
Eric
afford
Stein?
it.
I don't like him. I don't like anybody that fucking ghosted me twice. I hate anybody that says, yeah, I'll do your show, and then just blanks you. Ray DeVito, you fucking cunt.
You got ghosted by Ray DeVito?
Exactly. He's
loser.
officially
okay. Well, I mean, we do have a controversy with you and Ray DeVito. And I would love to solve it. I did send Ray the link here not too long ago, so I was hoping he would show up and we could figure this out. But it's unbelievable that this Ray DeVito is going around saying that you are impersonating him everywhere, leaving voicemails, pretending to be him. It's unfucking believable. I mean, as your friend, Hughezy, I would say that really bugs me, and I'm not okay with his behavior.
Ray's a fucking liar. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why he says that type of shit. Like, what have I ever done to him? Like, I'm a nice
I know.
guy.
I know you're innocent. I get it, man. I understand.
Yeah, it's not his girl that I'm trying to fuck. That's Granny's girl that I'm trying to get. So I don't understand why Ray has a problem with me.
I hope you piss your fucking pants tonight, dude, in bed.
Holy shit.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, it's me, Ray DeVito. I'm a pedophile.
Was that really Ray DeVito?
Yeah, it said his name and everything.
Yeah, he said his name. I heard it. Did you guys hear it?
I'm gonna call Chris Hansen.
It said
Yeah,
Ray DeVito on it, so
yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Plus, he introduced himself and he said his name, so.
I was thinking, Hughezy, you might have do you have like a lawyer that you can contact? Because I think he's been slandering. That's slander, right? When you go everywhere and say that someone's doing something they're not, isn't that?
Yeah, listen, he's just. I'm gonna fight him at Jake Hudson Mania. We'll open up the special before Jake comes out and performs. A night of Christmas songs. First, I'll fucking stab Ray, and the loser has to go stick a gun in their house. So there you go.
How many dirty twin mattresses do you think you'll be fighting on at Jacomania?
69.
69. Okay.
No,
it's gonna be a large array.
Do you think that Jake has a favorite mattress to fuck?
I think he has fucked a mattress. I think he's fucked several different types of upholstery.
Yeah, like something in that house is getting banged.
I think he's fucked something so weird we wouldn't be able to figure it out.
I think that he's left such a residue from all the stuff he's fucked in the house that it looks like there's a gateway to the other place from Stranger Things.
Oh, in his residue.
Yeah.
To the
residue dog.
Also, Hughezy, if you're going to do a show with Jake Hudson, you might not want to call it the special. It does seem to be a little bit of a rude reference to his mental capabilities.
Should it say is instead of the?
Is special or the special? Either one. I mean, they both work.
Jake, yeah.
Jake Hudson is special. I mean, it's quick. You're not going to catch it.
Well, he probably knows what it's like to get a blowjob off all types of insects.
Insects?
Yeah.
We're just letting their mandibles fucking roll over the fucking frenulum.
Yeah,
I bet you a praying mantis gives a goddamn good blowjob.
Yeah, get a tarantula on your dick.
I mean, they're shaped like that.
Yeah.
Chris Mack wants to know, is that the dude he had following Chad around the whole time he was at the Blaze Studios? Yes, that was Chad Zumock, the lipless, talentless hack, POS, hashtag roasted fag. But anyway, I mean, what do you think about the newest developments with Chad's life there, Hughezy? Because, of course, I know that you're obsessed with Chad. Every move he makes, every breath he takes. You'll be watching him, from what I understand, correct?
Yeah, your puns are really starting to sting.
That's the artist.
AIDS.
No, that was a serious question.
Oh no, I thought he was ordering more food from where he ever got his cunt.
And no, Chad Zumock, we will not give up. We will not give in. Till you answer the one question you've never answered because you're a piece of shit. When you were arrested, you had credit cards on you. Explain it. Explain it. We'll never give up. We'll never quit asking. It's never going to happen. I don't care if it's been 20 years. We're going to ask you that every time till you give us the honest answer, which you're not capable of. We all know that.
Don't say we. I don't care.
Yeah.
Especially your enemies.
What has he been doing lately? Because I've actually been way out of touch with whatever.
You're the lucky one?
Yeah.
No, he's just pretending people are like fucking with him at his house. It's not true. Not true. I repeat, not true.
You know, the shame is that he did that. I remember he did this, I think it was around this time last year. And he had like a good thing going with MLC in his own show. And then he fell out with Kevin, and then he went from having like thousands of viewers to 12, and it was a shame. And then it just seemed like at Christmas that Chad was just getting completely wasted.
They say we're all losers, and that's true. But he's
sorry. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, no, it's just that it just seemed like a year ago he was alone, getting completely wasted all the time, and it was a shame because of Kevy Brennan and his fucking cult of cunts.
So what's different about Chad this year from last year then? from what you just were saying. He's sitting around the house by himself getting drunk.
He
wears
hoods now.
He wears hoods now. That's the difference.
I'm a cunt of
Nice.
continuity.
Yeah, for sure. So you want to take on Jake Hudson, like what kind of like a wrestling match, a UFC match, a boxing match? How would you like to attack your special?
MMA on a ladder match. We have to have
Nice.
an MMA fight on top of 2 ladders inside a pool full of piss, shit, and cum.
Ooh, I'll supply the cum.
Who's?
And a little of the shit.
I'm not picky. Producer's choice.
Do you think they could have a real ladder match? An MMA ladder match?
I think so. With all these Saudis doing the thing, I think we could start seeing like 3-way boxing matches and stuff. Like
a triple threat boxing match.
Yeah, I think we could get a legitimate battle royal. Oh fuck! There's the dumb cunt there.
Whoa! Why would you say that about Elise Edwards? That's not very nice.
Oh, no, I meant Ray DeVito is a cunt. I don't like him at all.
I watched this clip. This is ridiculous. How did I want to see a little bit.
Well, you guys were asking about suggestions for filling the pool full of cum. I think Ray may have some answers for you.
You could paint a baby with my cum. How about that? You could take my cum and paint a baby.
Why would you paint a baby with anything, let alone your own your cum?
I'm just saying it's better to use it to.
You're not what?
Clip that. You could paint a baby.
What does he mean?
I gotta go.
You could take my cum and paint a baby.
What does he mean? Like body paint or like an actual fucking painting on a
I'm just saying
easel?
it's better to.
Yeah. No, I think he had that Asian lady on that actually uses cum for paintings. I think maybe that's where his head was at. So I do believe he wants to put it on canvas, but we'll never know because he's not a man enough to show up and confront us.
I thought he meant he wanted to use his cum to cover a baby's body.
Yeah, that's
like Goldfinger,
like a paint roller pan, just all over the whole body, just all over the baby.
But here's the thing about that lady. What's that lady's name that he was just speaking to?
Elise Edwards.
Right. Over the summer, she was giving Ray so much signals that she was literally walking around her house in her underwear on stream while Ray was there.
That's nice.
She was clearly interested in him, and she had a she was a good-looking woman. So Ray's so fucking dumb to that sort of stuff. He's now talking about cum baby paintings.
Is he gay?
I think so.
He must be. I'm
well,
happy.
He told me that
love to look at a girl in her panties.
Obviously, he doesn't have any game. I guess that's kind of what it comes down to. Like, for example, Hughezy, if you were on a show with that lady, is there something you might say to her?
Podcasting is for men, and women need to fuck off.
Would you say that to her?
That's a surprise. Real surprise.
I would say, show me your fucking tits so I can.
Can I see your anus, you fucking whore? Please.
Show me your anus. Show me your fucking poop hole.
Oh, look at this.
Asshole is this big.
Hey, Elise, I got a question. Do you have big fucking tits?
I like big areolas.
Look at him.
Yeah, we are. We're looking at him.
Does he still do open mics?
Photoshop in the umbrella.
I don't know if he's passed it any place that has an open mic.
He needs to open a bank account.
I don't like him sitting on my face. All right, thank you.
Was this for the Jake Hudson promotion?
It's for the special.
Really
the special. That's what you could call it. Hell yes. But I mean, he's not the only goofball in our universe, that's for sure. So okay, have you had any formal training for fighting, like Phil Elmore books or podcasts that you've like learned how to fleshlight fighting?
Hang on.
Yes, I've seen.
We're not done with that clip though. I had another thing I want to say about painting a baby. Like, it doesn't make sense to paint the picture of a baby because with cum, it's only one color. You only get white and sort of clearish. So you need more colors to paint an actual baby. So it has to mean the other way around where you're painting a baby. Okay, that's all I wanted to say about it. I had to finish that.
Unless you put some food coloring inside your balls, and you can give a baby some like nice black hair or whatever.
I don't think he's doing that though. I don't know. It's not like a printer. His comes is gonna come out with fucking different colors.
The black one.
Yeah, that's awkward. So like Casey Armstrong, he's trying to fight Vince the lawyer. There's all these awesome creator clashes people are trying to set up. Of course, like Stuttering John fighting someone. Joey C or Opie, I don't know. Fuck, just start throwing names out there at this point.
Opie.
I would.
I don't know.
I would definitely not want to fight Casey Armstrong.
So you think
like...
what he would actually be capable of doing something to someone? But Vince the lawyer, he keeps chirping. He sounds like, oh, I bench pressed a lot. I'm a badass. So I would be curious to see how that fight would go. I would assume that Casey Armstrong is actually kind of a badass. I agree with you.
Yeah, no, he's still in great shape, Casey, and he seems a bit crazy, to be honest. And
literally crazy. I would agree with that.
Yeah. You know the thing I love about his show, that when he goes to play a clip, it's the exact same clip every single show, and he laughs at it every time, like, you're a crumb creep, and I don't like it.
You're a crumb bum, a crumb creep. Get away from me.
Yeah.
I know that clip.
Yeah, no, he'd be the one guy out of the whole Dabbleverse stuff that I would not want to mess with, unless it was sexually.
Yeah, so obviously you probably think you could take Granny, right?
Yep.
Would you fight for Lemmy's honor?
She'd fucking help me win.
Oof.
I actually think that's true. True.
She's pretty much become my co-host over the last couple of episodes. Got her drunk on Guinness on an episode. So there you go.
Yeah. Right. With Chad, the other Chad, you could use the cum as a base and use pigments. Wow. Why would you bring pigs into that conversation? Disgusting.
Well, how else are you going to come if there aren't pigs around?
Make a cum. Yeah, she's a disgusting pig. That's true. Cum pig.
Ooh.
Derek, I have to wake up in 5 hours.
Yeah, buddy. Appreciate you coming on. I wish Ray would have been a real man and actually showed up like he said he was going to do. But he is a coward. That is a fact. Ray DeVito is a coward. Is there anything you would like to plug? Anything you got coming up you want us to know about, brother?
No, just check out the Hughezy Entertainment YouTube channel, and I have a feeling that Ray may call in again later on if a fake Ray DeVito turns up.
Yeah, but he's a chicken shit, so he probably won't. Yeah, thanks for coming on. Of course, the banner down below has all of Hughezy's links. You can check out anything he has right down below. So thank you, brother. Thanks for coming on. Peace.
Frig power.
Frig power? Is that what he said?
What did he say?
He said something horrible. Thank you, Little Lemmy just dropped Mr. Hughezy's Entertainment his link. She's on it, of course, because anything that involves Hughezy, she's all over it for some reason. I'm not going to say what that reason is. I do believe I know what it is, but we'll be nice to Granny. But she wants to fuck the shit out of Hughezy. But I won't say that out loud. Mr. A, let's not bring that up because that's kind of an embarrassing fact. That's not something you would want to talk about. So, are you going to come on and sing karaoke tomorrow night, Mr. AIDS?
Oh, tomorrow is just. Don't even bring up tomorrow. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
you got a bad day.
I already pissed off Bobby Nick because well, I didn't piss him off. I don't know. It's just we've been planning this for so long, and I asked my dad, you know, because Thanksgiving, and I have different Thanksgivings and shit, you know. So Bobby Nick was coming up with this shit, and he's like, you know, we're doing this on Saturday. We're gonna figure out which Saturday we're doing on it. But then we're like, oh, this Saturday, you know, there's a wrestling pay-per-view, so Andrew's not going to be around and shit like that. I was like, okay, so it was this first Saturday after Thanksgiving. So I called my dad. It's like, oh, when do you want to hang out for Thanksgiving? And I said, this Saturday, next Saturday. I was like, well, this Saturday, you know, it would be better, you know. So he's like, okay. And my brother couldn't hang out because, you know, whatever. He's a fucking asshole. So it was just me. So I don't know if that was a planning thing or whatever. Maybe it would have been better next weekend, but fuck it, whatever. I told him that I was, you know, I had something to do the following weekend. I had plans to watch the Terminator thing. So we should do the Thanksgiving this weekend after that. So we did that. And now I called him up, you know, I have to get a fucking a car inspection, and he can do that. So he was going to do that for me because it's easier for me to do it on the weekend. I don't want to do it during the week because I work. And it's not true. Oh, it's tough. It's true. And so I asked him, I have been meaning to fucking talk to him and, you know, ask him when he wanted to do it. So I asked him today, way too late. And he said, you know, around 4 o'clock. And so I was like, oh, yeah, Bobby Nick. So I'm going to get my fucking oil change at 4 o'clock in the middle of the day. When I wouldn't remember all this shit. And I'm like, I'm expecting him to remember that I said I had plans for this day. And usually when you have plans for a day and you have to do something in the middle of the goddamn day at 4 o'clock, what am I supposed to do that day then? I have to put my fucking thumb up my goddamn ass until 4 o'clock. And then I have an hour to drive there, an hour to drive back. And
all right, this guy's an asshole.
3. He's starting at 3.
No.
Exactly. So it's like, this shit always fucking happens. Like,
now wait a minute. Are you mad at your dad or Bobby Nick?
I'm mad at life. I'm mad at fucking life. No, I can't be mad at my dad, even though this shit always happens.
So you're mad at Bobby Nick. Good job, Bobby Nick. Good job alienating your friends and causing problems again for everyone. That's not what we do here at BYB, but that's apparently what Bobby Nick does over there at the No Filter Andrew show that we totally don't support now because of these kind of issues that we have problems with.
It's so weird because it's like the polar opposite. My stepdad, who's dead now.
Nobody cares, but go ahead.
He's dead now. But if it was him, he would have done this at like fucking 8 in the morning. Like he's as early as you can fucking do. Because it's like 12 is not the morning. Noon is not morning. Noon is the middle of the day for normal people, for what normal people used to do, because they would get up at like 7, you know, or 6, something like that. So, and then take care of something at 8 or 9 or 10, even 10's fine, normal fucking time. But no, everyone gets up at noon now and goes to work at 1 and starts working at 4. But I mean, I'm just being an ass. It's not. Is
he gonna come?
You know, and I asked him if I could get in any earlier and say if it's not a busy day. So it's like, you know, he's doing me a favor, so I can't be a cocksucker about it. I asked him about this fucking not too long ago, and I needed to get it done. And I'm too lazy to get it done on days that I fucking have to work. Because I was like, what the fuck? Like that would be my whole fucking day, going to work and then going to get my fucking inspection done by someone who's probably gonna rip me off. My dad can get me in and out of there in a fucking minute or so or whatever. So it's like I can't look a gift horse in the mouth or suck its cock.
Yeah, you could get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a butcher's ass, but wouldn't you rather just take his word for it?
I would, but not if it's at 4:00 in the middle of the goddamn day when I want to fucking do something that day. So, but what do like, am I an asshole? Am I a fucking asshole? He's doing me a favor, but it's only at this time, which completely ruins plans that I had for a week and a half. Does that make me an asshole? Because I asked him to do me a favor that he can only do at this time, but it completely ruins my fucking day and my fucking plans that I've made for a week and a half.
Yeah,
that he should know about because I told him when we were planning Thanksgiving. But again, I wouldn't remember that, so I'm not putting that on somebody else. So that's how I work. It's okay. But I'm still pissed.
How do you get ripped off at a car inspection? It's free. Avalancher.
What did I say about being ripped off? Of course, he's doing it for free, and he's doing it within 2 seconds. I'm not talking about being ripped
I just
off.
don't think everyone's following along with what's being said on the show.
Yeah, this is why I don't
Avalancher.
fucking take fucking things from chats, even from people that should be a part of the fucking like Avalancher. He could be
Especially
on the show right now.
Avalancher. For God's sakes,
But you're not,
Avalancher.
because you're not following the conversation. What the fuck did I mention about fucking cost? Did I say anything about being ripped off? I'm being ripped off about my day. My day and my plans are being ripped off, not my moolah. What do people hear when I talk? I just want to know that, because when I talk to some people,
I kind of start drifting off into space, and then I start thinking about like Spanish Mexican wrestling, like the luchadors. Like I start imagining you as like Nacho Libre, or like the guy from Billy Madison, the incredible whatever his name is.
Oh, the Credible Blob or something like that.
Yeah, the blob.
Revolting blob.
The revolting blob. Like I start like going into Billy Madison and Nacho Libre, like I completely forget you're even there.
Well, I mean, I could not be here, and then you'd be here alone. What would you be talking about then? Or would you just end the show?
Nah, topics. I'm a bore and a whore.
You could have topics and not talking about somebody's personal life, trying to fit in to watch.
No, man. Anecdotes are always interesting, and I'm always curious about what's going on in your life.
I mean,
and that story was great.
It is,
and I appreciated it.
Stupid. We're watching Terminator, and Terminator. That is stupid, but we've been planning it for 2 weeks. And now, a day away, it gets ruined.
I was talking to someone else today about watching Terminator, and we both agreed that we take issue with the movie Terminator as a watch along because it's not very ironic. Like there's not much ironic. Oh shit, hack ride. That's not good, buddy. Washington 17, Oregon 3. We're getting our asses handed to us. So far, not so good. That's not what we want to see. Okay,
now,
so Terminator.
That movie is my life. You don't think I'd be able to fucking talk along to that fucking movie and make people say something that's funny?
Well, that's my point. Was like, you watch along with movies that are kind of like ironic and are unaware of themselves, like a movie that's so serious that it's stupid. And I don't know that Terminator is actually stupid.
It is.
It's not. It's unironically stupid. So like, you need a movie that takes itself like Get Shorty or what those stupid fucking John Travolta movies. There's like 100 of them, like Face Off or what. Like they take themselves so seriously, but if you watch them, they are just lowbrow as possible, stupid content, but they take themselves serious. which makes it funny. So you can sit there and rip on the entire movie.
I keep thinking you have a fucking like a towel head. What is
that called? Right on cowboy.
No, not this. Like, you look like you have a what is a turban? A turban. I shouldn't say towel head.
Merry Christmas.
I can't see the red part. All I see is the white. It looks like you have a turban, so I can't take you serious.
I'll make white right now if you want.
Ooh, but I guarantee you, yes. No, I know Terminator Inside Out, and that will be a movie that I I can't, I'm not gonna say for sure. Like I don't, but I feel as though I can definitely comment on that movie, and it would be interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Like me, I'm interesting.
No,
I have
you don't have a.
I have toys. I'm just like Ray DeVito. I have toys and stuff, and I can show people my baseball cards and my toys.
Why don't you have a dresser behind you with all your toys on top of it?
I am actually looking into purchasing one. It is in Ohio. I might have to drive there to get it. But it is Ray DeVito's old dresser that he's not taking with him. So I've contacted his current roommates, and it does appear that it possibly is on the market, and I might be able to get it. I'm working on getting it mailed to me. I'm just whatever.
Oh, I have a question.
It might be able to be shipped here. So if I could pull that off and put that behind me, done and done.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. You wouldn't need that stupid fake green screen that you don't even use because you have a fucking projector that I have. Why do you have the green screen up? It looks like you're underwater.
It's dark in here. It's the lighting, and it gets dark at 5 o'clock. It gets dark at 5.
Controls because I thought I literally I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally broke down and started crying. I had my hand in my hands like this, and I'll tell you why. Remember my old computer? You know that I just bought a new expensive computer? You remember my old computer? It got like dark.
You just touched your shit and it went off again. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I know you. Yeah, I touched this mic sucks. If you touch the okay, never mind. But
so no, go ahead. Let's talk tech. That's always interests people like Maximum. They always want to know about our tech issues and things going on. Go ahead.
So my last you know how I got this new computer, a very expensive new
I'm
computer
aware.
because my last computer, remember that the screen was all dark and shit? Remember that?
Yeah. What kind? Let me see.
I don't know.
The
Whatever.
screen
Do
was.
you remember that the screen was all dark? Who gives a shit?
The screen was.
Whatever. Okay, so on this new computer now, and I've been having some problems that I was able to fix, but on this new computer, I messed with something that was called like Cam Studio, and so I pressed a button on it. It said like spotlight, so I thought there was some kind of like light that would come out to make it brighter, but instead it made it dark. It made my camera dark, like really, really dark, like my old computer was, and I literally just broke down. I just broke down. But I came back and I told my girl was messing with it and she couldn't figure it out. And I just go, shut it down. Shut it down. Turn it off. Turn it off. That's what I was doing.
Talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert.
I'm retarded? Never go full retard. You talk like a fag.
You talking about my girlfriend? Because that's what she was doing. I was telling her to do something. So I turned my computer back on and I started to mess with it, and I found like different controls, and I was able to like it doesn't look as bright right now because I was able to mess with controls to turn up the
Not true.
You hit that thing again. We can't hear you again.
Damn it, I keep fucking damn it, I hate this mic. All you have to do is tap. See, I just did it. That's why I can't hold it. If I want to hold the mic, I'll hold it there.
So if you touch it, it's like one of those lights. If you touch it, it comes on and off. Oh, Lordy God forsaken. You're screwed. You'll never be able to be sober enough to make it work properly.
I just keep bumping it with my arm. That's what I keep doing. Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude. We're in deep shit now, bro.
Story.
Guess
But
what?
yeah, I figured everything out and everything's fine. So that's where the story goes.
You take
So-
it back. Fuck both of you. Terminator is the best movie. It's one of the
It is!
greatest films.
No.
Derek,
No, it isn't.
fucking
Not
idiot.
true, not
That's
true.
why you wish you had
Terminator-
Terminator legs, you fucking idiot. If you had them, you'd fucking maybe even think right. For
Okay,
once.
I don't mind the thought of Terminator legs. It's watching the movie again and trying to be
These
funny and
boots were
watching the
made
movie
for
that's actually good.
terminating, and that's just what they'll do. These boots were made for terminating, and they're gonna terminate all over you.
Fuck.
Love that
All
movie.
right.
I love those films. Or the
I'm
first
leaving
two.
my own show.
No, I
I'm
gotta
leaving you here by
piss.
yourself.
This is what I do to people. This is what I fucking do.
What the fuck am I gonna do?
I thought he was
No,
leaving.
he's still there. You guys
blew me.
go. I'm gonna stop because I've ruined your show. I've got to go piss. So you guys, I'm gonna stop.
Wait,
I'm
can you
gonna
say
stop.
something? Can you say something before you can you say I'll be back?
I'll be gay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. He froze it and left it. Beautiful. That's the best, dude. He's still here in spirit.
Yeah, listen to him cackling.
I love it, dude. That's
Oh,
great.
Fucking, he's a menace.
Yeah.
He's a
We'll
fucking
put you up
menace.
here. Yeah, he's definitely a menace. He's the revolting blob. So you know how to use your phone as good as Joey C does. That's good. You're doing great so
I'm not
far.
holding my phone sideways like a fucking goof, and then the camera's
Like a
over here.
Goomba.
And I have to look
But
at
you
the
look
camera.
it looks so much better, bro. Okay, fine.
But actually, I have
fine.
a good story now that you just mentioned that I wanted to bring up.
I watched today. So can I just say that I watched 3 things at the same time because it got so interesting to me. I was watching Shuli, I was watching fucking Chad, and I was watching MLC like all at the same time just to see what was going on. It was so interesting.
I wasn't even talking about that. We can talk about that. But
okay, go ahead. Sorry to cut you off.
I went to the movie theater yesterday, and I went to go see one of my favorite movies of all time. This movie called Stop Making Sense. It's Talking Heads put out a concert film directed by Jonathan Demme, the guy who did Silence of the Lambs. It's like, if you know it, you know it. If you don't, I get it. I'm a tremendous Talking Heads. Like Talking Heads is one of my top 5 bands, I'd say, legit. And I love that film. And they re-released it. And yesterday was the last day. It's been in fucking theaters since October. And yesterday was like one of those things where if you look at the show times, it says like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then if you go to the next date, it's not on the show times anymore. So like yesterday was the last day you could see it in regular theater. So I was like, fuck, I missed out all this time. I can't let this slide by. So I go, right? Film starts, this couple walks in like just late. And just at the beginning here, first of all, they start talking. They're talking during the movie. And then the guy takes his phone out and starts filming the movie. So, this is the thing too. Not on top of that, he had his phone the horizontal way, which most people know as
the black one.
Thank you.
That would make the bars like how yours is right now.
I fucking lost it. I was like, hey, we're at a movie. I was like, we are in a movie theater watching a movie. Please stop talking. And what are you doing? Like, what the hell? And the guy was like, I
want to remember this.
Yeah. No, seriously. Like, I hate to have, I more or less said, I want to enjoy this memorable experience that I'm about to have. And then I seethed for 2-3 minutes. I really was going to go over and punch him. I was like, all right, there's 2 options here. Either I go and assault him,
and
then just leave, or I go out and tell the manager, you know, which would have been probably the more adult thing, you know. But then I don't want to be a snitch in either, you know. So I literally at one point thought about just walking out and like coming back to the next showing because they were showing it at like 6 o'clock. Also, I saw it at 4.
You should have just got up and stood in front of his camera or put your hand in front of it just to ruin his fucking camera.
So I thought about just coming over and throwing fistfuls of popcorn at him. You know what I mean? Because like, and the weird thing is like only 5 or 6 people in the theater, so it would have been all like crazy. You know, I just wanted to ruin his experience too. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Then I thought about filming him as he walked out, being like, "Hey, this is a fucking idiot who films and talks during a film in 2023." You know, it was like an adult man too. He was like an old dude. So
was he fat?
You point at him and you go, "Shame, shame."
You know, I was so like, honestly, like to me, there is nothing more outrageous, like absolutely outraging, is people who do not respect the sanctity of silence inside the movie theater. You know,
it's the sanctity of society. It's the fucking society.
These people were not. They were not that one, which was even more of a shit. Like I was gonna be like, you're acting like teenage.
The black one.
You know, and like that, like you realize that's what you're doing right now. And I had to bite my tongue, and like that's happened once before. Like happened once before this year. Even I went to see another film
again,
at like a small theater, and like it happened again. And like these two ladies just started having a conversation like a quarter of the way through the film, you know, and they start talking about their work too. They were talking about like some office shit, and I had to be like immediately. I was like, "Women," I was like, "Ladies, please!" Like we're in a movie theater and there's a movie playing. I can't. What the fuck?
I was on my first date with my girl, who I'm still with now. It was 8 Mile, I think, and she just started talking loud, and I was like, "Somebody's gonna say something. I'm gonna have to get in a fight. I'm gonna have to get in a fight. Somebody's gonna say something." She's just talking like she was at a fucking restaurant. Like you're talking over the movie. You're like, "No, stop!" I'm just thinking this, and I can't say it. You know?
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, I had that like a long time ago. This was like going back almost 20 years ago. 18 years ago, I was in a similar situation, but on the opposite end, where
you were the one talking.
No, like I was in a similar situation to your situation where the woman was on the phone. She suddenly got on the phone and like they're sitting in like one row ahead of us, and like this lady gets on the phone and starts going like, "Yeah, what? Okay, yeah, on the cell phone." And I was like, "Yo, get the fuck off the phone." And then the boyfriend turns to me, he goes, "Yo, it's her grandma, and her grandma is very sick right now," you know? So I was like, "Oh shit." And I had this decision to make. Either I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sorry about your grandma. I apologize." Or I went like, "I don't give a fuck about Grandma Betty. I hope they pull the plug on Nana because I'm watching watching the Scorpion King 2 right now."
Yeah,
all right, this guy's an asshole.
Like if I was the boyfriend, I'd be like, "I know I'm in the wrong here, but I have to."
He had to set it on me. He definitely like mad dogged me, and I was like, fuck." Now, like it was a situation where either I had to fucking push the ball forward and have to throw down with them, or I had to be like, "All right, I guess this lady's got to have a fucking conversation on the phone." So
get up and leave, you fucking asshole. No, I'm sorry. I don't care what the situation is. And I know as the boyfriend, you have to stick up for the girlfriend. That's where I'd be like, and that's why I'd be like, even though I'm in the wrong, I have to tell my girlfriend to shut up. I'll kick your ass, even though I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry. Right. But
if you can imagine,
the right thing to do is the girl should get up and leave. You're on the.
That's what I tried to say. But if you can imagine, yeah, exactly. I didn't really say it so kindly. I went with the second option. I told her, like, "Hope your grandma dies" and all that. But like, then that leads to like, as soon as the film's over, like the lights are up. Now all of a sudden, you and this guy are like, "All right, like we kind of have to kind of have to do this now. You know, like there's not like.
Hey man, I'm sorry. This film.
No,
really
no,
sucked.
no. It's like,
it
yo,
didn't matter.
what's up? What's up? What's up? You know, and then like now all of a sudden I'm with my date, and my date's like, you can't be fighting in the movie theater. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I didn't even start this shit. What the fuck? Like I was trying to.
What are you talking about? Didn't you hear them?
Yeah, I was like they were ruining the movie. I was like, you should be on my side here.
And she was also on the phone, so she didn't care.
Yeah, no. You just look like a dick now for being the guy that took it to that level. You know.
Yeah. So quick question there, Stevie Lou.
Yes.
Right after. Oh, whoa, Stevie Lou's here with Stevie. Wait. Who's this guy?
You ready for round 2, tough guy? Hey, Stevie Lou, I heard you're dating a black guy.
You're dating a black
Oh
guy?
my God,
Stevie.
Well, that is a great segue, Hughezy. Stevie Lou, did you in fact have a date to the movie this evening?
That night? That was last night. Yeah, I went.
Night.
That was last night. That was last night.
Last night.
Yeah, I went solo like a schmuck.
You didn't take a man?
It was so funny though. So like, I sat down by myself, and then like a few minutes later, I was there early. Like a few minutes later, some other guy came in, sat down by himself, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be really weird if it's just me and this dude by ourselves here. And then some other lady came in, and she sat down by herself, and then another person came in and sat down by themselves. I had never been to a movie before where a bunch of just loner, pathetic psychos came in one by one and sat, by themselves. But it's
Did you start jerking off to see if you get other people to do it?
I like as a test. I gave a couple of just,
okay, buddy,
a couple licking and thumbs. We're
all alone here.
And then here's the thing too, is like I feel like I had my vape pen lock and fucking loaded, ready to go, all charged up. I got so hyped that I was just gonna get super ripped. And then all of a sudden I made the stand about the talker, and I'm like, fuck. Once I say that like this is a problem, now I can't be the guy that's vaping in the
yeah.
So I was like, I can't have any sort of moral high ground here if I start vaping, because then all of a sudden this guy could be like, hey, what's wrong with you vaping? And then I'm like,
hey bitch, shut up.
I think maybe it's the movie choice. Like that movie is hard to convince someone to go with you to watch. A lot of people are probably Talking Heads fans, but like no one shares that interest with them. So yeah, you gotta go watch that movie by yourself.
Yeah.
That's probably the issue.
Classic. It was like A24, the big production company, the biggest production company arguably on the planet right now. They put out a master 4K
40-year remastered.
4K.
That's
what the sound mix was phenomenal.
Can you believe that? Yeah, 40 years, dude.
Yeah, I've seen the film.
That's crazy.
I've seen the film easy 50 times. Easy. It was a staple during college. I used to hang out at a very artsy school in my neighborhood, and like that was like everybody would just get burnt and watch parts of Stop Making Sense, watch the whole thing. I fucking love that shit. I've seen it like about 50 times easy, and I own multiple copies of it because I've like lost it before.
What film?
Stop Making Sense. Oh.
My brain did that when you said that.
So it's one of those things where I saw it on the big screen finally for the first time, especially with the restoration. It was like seeing it for the absolute first time and being blown away. And I would absolutely recommend if you could try to catch it before it's totally gone.
Can you send it to me?
What, Blown Away? Yeah, great movie.
No, not
but yeah, dude, that's like a thing. I swear, it's such a tremendous experience to see something that you've maybe grown up on or seen a bunch of times on a TV, even on these flat screens that we have that are so great. There is this bizarre difference for some classics.
Find a way to
see them on a big screen in a good movie theater with the whole experience, man. It's really unbelievable. Like, I think I saw Back to the Future. I saw Back to the Future on the big screen for the first time. I was too young to see it in theaters when it came out, the first one, and I've seen it on VHS that maybe over 100 times in my lifetime. Absolutely. Seen it as a kid just over and over, and as a young adult, and then seeing it on the screen for the first time was like, fuck. You just like, really does such a good job with that shit. So
I seen.
Yeah, I must be a couple of years older than you then, because I didn't miss out on any of that crap.
Like, I remember seeing Back to the Future 2 in the theaters, but I didn't see 1 in the theaters. I just missed that. I remember seeing the original Batman, the Tim Burton Batman, in theaters.
I
that
saw
was a big.
the Ninja Turtles in theater.
Yep.
I used to have
I
dreams
went.
about that.
I got this. I went with my karate class, my 9-year-old karate class. As a group.
T-U-R-T-L-E. Did you sing that?
Yeah.
As a class?
Still singing it.
T-U-R-T-L-E. Pop. Oh.
That's what we do in my boxing class now. We do that too.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that's kind of back to the that nice segue. Thank you, Stevie Lou, about the boxing thing. Yeah. So do you think your aggression and trying to call people out in movie theaters comes from you now being a violent boxer that wants to take on everybody, including sounds like you want to beat up on Hughezy too, right?
I used to be a violent guy. I still am, but I used to too.
Honestly, that's Mitch Hedberg.
Thank God Granny's not here to call me out for stealing jokes.
I just did. Did I mute my mic again? It's Mitch Hedberg. I hiccup in the middle.
We heard you. We know.
No, it really stems on my affinity for fucking film and my respect for the goddamn art. And also, it costs so fucking goddamn much to go to the movies. If you're in the theater already and some dipshit is ruining it for you, I'm ready to fucking go ham. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I have a big night tomorrow night, and I do have a date with my Blunt Smoker video co-hosts. We're going to see the new John Woo film called Silent Night that comes out this weekend. I don't know.
Are you gonna woo your date?
Woo.
Are you gonna John Woo your date?
Yeah, we're gonna go out with the boys and maybe hang out afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. So apparently this is a silent action film. There's no dialogue in it whatsoever. And it's also John Woo's first American film in 20 years. So should be.
Which one's John Woo?
The black one.
Is that Keanu Reeves?
No, he's not. He's Asian.
Oh.
Asian invasion.
Is that Keanu Reeves? What?
Sorry, that's John Wick. My bad.
So he's an Asian guy. Yeah, sounds
Is it
good.
Jackie
Man.
Chan? I love Jackie Chan.
Getting comments. We're getting comments. Good job, Mr. A. LOL. I don't know what he did good at.
It's dying.
We got an update, folks. Dun, dun, dun. Oregon Ducks. Dun, dun, dun. Washington 20, Oregon 10. We get the ball in the second half, so we're only down 2 scores. Very easy to make a comeback. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, quack quack. Okay, so you're going on a date with a man tomorrow, apparently, Stevie Lou.
Multiple men.
Wow, aggressive. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
You only have one host on Blood Smoker, right?
No, there's 2. James and John. And then Reeves is coming by.
Christopher.
Keanu.
He died.
Keanu Reeves. Nice.
Oh.
Lucky you.
Yeah, you said John Wick, so
fair enough. Yeah, so I don't know. I do have a story. Sounds like we're ready to move on, right? I'm not cutting anyone off here. I don't want to be a prick like that. Speaking of buddies that hang out with buddies, we got a buddy. His name's Ski Mask. And he does podcasts with other men.
Hold on.
Yeah, they
Was
probably
that
did.
real? Holy shit, that was great. That was
real.
great.
That was real.
Oh my god, that's the greatest fart I've ever heard.
How does your microphone
forever
smell?
be in trying to.
What do your fingers smell like?
I had some tacos tonight, and they're definitely working their way.
Someone's doing
forever try to
well.
beat that fart. My life is now dedicated
That's
to
the new high score?
beating that fart.
All right.
I won't die a happy man unless I have a better fart than that.
It's funny, you can never hear them on my end, and I always have to go back.
Oh, I hear it from your end.
You hear it from my end and from my end, but from my end, I can't necessarily hear how well it translates. So
no,
I always go back and check it, and we'll see.
Well, you've ruined my life.
I also have to go back and check it
because I will
like
never
my back area, because there could be a little bit of shit splatter.
Oh boy.
Well, you should just wear a man pun like that Jim Stansel does. He's real proud of his man pun, always shoving that stuff in his crack.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, they're a little gross. They are gross. So here's our buddy Ski Mask. This is apparently what the updated version of Ski Mask. Are you still doing shows with those guys?
No.
It's been a while.
I noticed. So he's got a new co-host, maybe to replace you, maybe a better one. Maybe he's got nicer tits. Maybe he has a better wang. I don't know what's going on here, man, but apparently this is transformative content that they're doing over there now. Maybe it's good that you aren't doing shows over there, because this is disgusting, folks. Yeah, I don't know. What is this? Can anyone define this?
Is that lemon party? I don't have my glasses on, but is that a lemon party?
It's a here, I'll show you up close if you want to see it.
Oh no, yeah, that is a lemon party.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna hide this for a second, make sure I don't show anything bad.
Yeah, definitely is bad. That's bad.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you already showed something bad, all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw half of that guy's pubic area.
Half of it.
You know, listen, those guys are shitting on MLC and doing
I don't know
thing.
the YouTube guidelines, but how much of your pubic area can you show? Because that was a lot.
Yeah, right up to the point where you're showing the entire wingly dang, like
shaft,
like has been done maybe on other podcasts before. It's almost like someone's stealing our bits, is kind of what it feels like.
Oh,
that's not something you want to claim at that bit.
No, I don't want to be a.
No, we do transformative content. Trans, as in Mr. A tucking his penis between his legs, almost nearly in his anus, and then showing it on screen to a song called "Goodbye Horses."
The fact that I'm wearing this mask means that I do not have a gender. I am gender fluid, okay? And I
Yeah.
shaved, so I could be whatever I want to be.
I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life. Then I want you inside of me.
All right? Okay. That doesn't mean that I'm any certain gender, right? Yeah. Yeah. Not in the...
Are you going to come? Are you going to come?
I will. If you stimulate me according to my gender. But you don't know.
According to your prostate.
Yes.
You need milk. You need your milk.
Don't fucking spoil it.
The milk?
Giving away spoilers. My anus. My anus is where you start.
Yeah, go from Kevin Brennan's show, one of the greatest fucking.
Well, hey, I mean, if you've outgrown us, I understand.
Like sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, kid. You know, you just gotta.
Hi guys, I'm doing great so far.
Oh, I'm up now. I'm
I
up
don't-
now.
You just started to say how this show is so shitty.
How's Frankie doing?
How you doing, guys? I'm doing great.
I'm doing great so far.
How was your day?
How was your day, Frank?
Good.
So far.
Oh,
Okay.
How was your day and gone?
That's
Well,
funny,
we were
though.
glad to see you.
That's funny.
Maybe he'll
That
pop
worked
back
out.
in to sing us a song or something. It's very possible.
That really worked out well, though, with the timing. Shit, we got to clip that.
Frankie. Come on.
Doing shows, not now. Ski Mask likes his new bed. Almost half to death. That's right. Welcome, Saint Ranger. Yeah, that boy needs beat half to death so he can get his mind right, as they say.
Yeah.
All right.
You know.
So you were part
Oh,
of
sorry.
some Yeah. MLC today, man. What was that like? It seemed like it was hard to say much while you were watching video clips, and then he hopped over to Opie. That was kind of a trip. What's your thoughts on that whole episode?
Oh man, that was a lot of fun.
Was Opie good?
Okay, let's start with the Shuli thing. I mean, did that crack you guys up? I mean, what were you thinking?
Couldn't have played that better. Couldn't have worked out better. And then the great thing is how Shuli tries to act like that was a big win for him, and that Opie didn't clown the shit out of him, and that Opie's a bitch, you know. And it was great because we picked up right away on the fact that Opie don't play. He's been known not to play, so he will call you right out right away to your face if he's got something, and he's got something. Shuli was talking shit on Kumia's network about Opie. He was being a little weaselly about it. Opie called him on it, and Shuli went with the classic repeat the question that was just asked
Oh,
to,
no.
you know, instead of giving a true answer, you know, and then he kind of just
great.
Yeah, and then he kind of doubled down by calling him acting out it looks like I don't why have
Yeah, let's just.
So everyone
No, I wanted to hear every little thought you had about that today because I was with you, man, in spirit. It was pretty funny to watch. But I mean, when you were sitting there watching that,
radio since he was 18 years old, he's been doing radio. So and you know whatever, but he was Opie and Anthony, for Christ's sake. And as much as you want to riff on him or whatever, he still knows how to fucking dish
came
out
up
the
late.
fucking
I'm
shit.
sure we won't get to that part. Kevin even said that he was always the confrontational one. Anthony was rarely the one starting the weird confrontation shit with the celebrities. Once you got Anthony going, he would definitely get involved. But Opie was always the one who would cut to the chase.
He's like a tea bag. He would dip himself into the obscurity, the
river of
controversy.
iniquity.
He would just sit there and seep it in. So yes, he can handle the fucking shit. If anybody thinks that he can Opie's stupid, we can get no, you're gonna get your shit handed to you. Because you know, whether he is dumb or whatever, and whether you think Anthony can put one over him, yes, Anthony is whatever. But Opie, you are not going to get one over.
Right, and this is not about Opie and Anthony right now. This was about Opie and Shuli. Opie and let's play the clip. I don't want to.
And someone sent like a $200 Borgenson.
I'm just
sent
saying it's not an Opie and Anthony. They just say that people think that they're separated now, and Opie's just another douchebag that people can make fun of, like Stuttering John or something. No, Opie, I think, can get you back as much as, you know, he can butt you back.
Yeah. Oh, is Lou gone?
Sorry.
He's there.
I'm on my phone, so.
Oh, you got the phone call. Yeah, good timing. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, I was watching your face while checking all that shit out today, and it's hard to talk a lot. So I was just really curious to get like inside your mind about the whole situation because it was fucking genius.
Yeah, I didn't want to start talking also while this was going down. I figured if I started yapping my fucking mouth, people would
exactly.
So I kind of
I'm gonna let my dogs out as
shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my dogs out as I play this clip. So it's like a minute long clip.
Master cut that was made today.
Yeah, it's a super cut, but I'm just gonna play the 1 minute.
Right.
Right, exactly. And I'm only gonna play
I noticed he didn't tag me in the whole group, which I feel is a fuck you or maybe an oversight.
Slight.
Yeah. Either way, I gotta give a fuck less because the clip is great. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just playing the part where Shuli hops on and does his thing.
I think it's a great. He did a perfect job framing it up. So I give him credit.
Opie is better than Shuli.
And here we go.
My opinion.
Shuli, what are you doing? Get over here. Huh? Get over here on the show. What are you doing? I gave you guys the link to come over here. It doesn't work like that. We can't just pick up a show and come over to your channel. We can, if you come in, we can stream it on your channel at the same time. Did you crap on me to
Hang on. But Derek's not here.
Did I crap on you to Anthony Cumia? Yeah. I don't believe I did. I usually talk about John when I'm on there. People were saying that you were crapping on me.
He was.
All right. Do they have an example, or is this like a stuttering John impression you're doing?
Derek, if you can pause.
You sound very much like him just now.
Exactly. And you see, he just kicked him. Opie just booted him. So, but yeah,
because
Shuli
he's
was being a
fucking
weasel.
lying. He knows he did. Shut the fuck up, Shuli.
Yeah, you got to man up.
Idiot.
Just be like, he should have been like, hey, listen. I'm breaking balls, having fun. It happens. Whatever, buddy. I'm here now.
But instead, he wanted to be a fucking hack, fucking bullshit liar, full of shit, phony piece of garbage because he can't handle the truth. He can't handle realism.
Opie gave him the fucking.
It's got to be script. It's got to be, I'm going to think of something to shit on somebody, but I can't handle the fucking one-on-one confrontation.
So the Opester gave Ope the sayonara, babe.
Yeah, so and definitely they were definitely trying to take victory on that, I would have to say. But I mean, it's easy to have your own show and have someone come onto your show and then kick them out. You know what I mean? That is the easier position to be in, is having someone pop onto your show.
But he deserves it because he's the gold medalist.
But if you go to that video that was just up, you could fast forward to our reaction to how we watched it live.
See, you know how NASCAR racers, you know how they have the starting positions, and if you do better at races, you can get the first position. Right. So that's how that is. Shuli's in the lower position, okay? And Opie's up there in front. And Shuli's he fucked up. He crashed, and Opie cut him off.
Yeah, he's got to pull into the pit, stop, and have his crew take a look at that rear rear passenger side. Yeah,
exactly. He's in the pit. Yep.
I didn't like him on the Andy Griffith show.
What a pussy. What
people don't hate him.
Oh, now he's talking shit without him there.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
All are Brennan, Opie, John. They ought to ride a fucking 3-seated bicycle with the seats off together. I saw a lot of Brennan right there. That was a lot of Brennan right there, boy. They're all the same people. Did you trash me to Anthony? Everybody trashes you to Anthony. Everybody. You had it in. You had a chance.
You got a dick shoved up your ass and you can't talk nothing.
All right. Do they have an example, or is this like?
We need receipts.
Such a bitch. Man up. You sound very much like him just now.
Nice. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
That was great.
What? Oh, good job, Opie.
Fuck yes, Opie.
Wow. Good job, Opie.
Yes,
New York, $4.99. Opie, they're literally waiting for you. You are standing them up. They sent you the link. You replied to the email. You have the link. Oh, that's not the deal I made. I could even show.
Opie's hard.
So that was pretty much it, right?
Shit.
Yeah. Yep. You got it. That's
Yeah,
it.
man. It's
Classic. And
is
then
what it is.
So then fast forward, and then I think Kevin said he was going to leave this episode up for a little bit. So check it out later, Mr. A. Kevin and Opie got on together, and they went for a good half hour or so. I would say maybe 40 minutes even.
Yeah, yeah, it was interesting.
Just talking
because I thought it was going to be like a redo, like Kevin was going to go in there, and then they were just going to have like a blowout. But that's not at all what happened.
No, they've got a very honestly. If you've always gone back and listened to any time Kevin's been on air with Opie, they get along and they do well together.
Because Kevin has talent and he can understand when what to say and what not to say and how to handle somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Opie respects that. And Opie, as dumb as people say he is and as shitty as people say he is, he can definitely run a show. He gets entertainment. So to have that,
Opie is really shitty. That is true. He has his fucking problems, but you cannot forget that he's part of Opie and Anthony and was there for years. So if
he's got a higher entertainment IQ than anybody out there, really, or he's had it. And
he may not be able to compete with Anthony himself,
right?
But don't think you can come out because he's dealt with it for years. He's dealt with idiots like you for fucking years.
So, yeah, this was an epic fucking.
Shuli was just a caller that he picked up and said, "Okay, what you got?" And he had nothing. So Opie hung up on him like he did with thousands of people for years.
Dude, my eyes are going. Jesus Christ.
Saint Ranger, I thought it was funny when Quad asked Stevie if he was going to be future ski mask shows after that clip you showed. I had seen when it was live, but I didn't watch. Yeah, I can't blame you on
Saint
that.
Ranger. Very fair point taken.
Soup Party, welcome. Chris Mack, yo, what up? I don't know what you're saying. Who's the chick? I don't know. Chick. What? I don't see chicks. Unless you're talking about me. Do I look like a fag tonight? Sorry.
Well, I'm wearing a mask. I could be a chick. Do I sound like a chick?
Hey, how you doing? I'll suck your dick.
Soup Party says, how the fuck is Joey C allowed on Shuli? I don't know. They seem to have like a thing going on now where Joey C is going to be Joey C. You don't know?
Yeah, who is that? Is that the midget from Kid Rock?
Nah, no, he's just a new guy in town. The newest guy.
Has he done anything?
He's been on BYB, so yeah, absolutely, he's done stuff.
No. Has he done anything that's memorable that would make me laugh?
Like I just said, he was on BYB. He made us laugh.
That doesn't answer the question. Just because you're on something doesn't.
No, I mean if you don't know who he is and you haven't watched his stuff, though, of course.
I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of people talk about this Joey C guy, but I know nothing about him, and I've never seen anything memorable come out of his fucking mouth.
Chris Mack. Opie was good today.
Hey, no, clip this. I am tired of hearing about Joey C. I don't know who you are. I'm not a part of the Dabbleverse, so I don't give a shit. And I hope I never do hear a goddamn ounce of who you are. Because I don't care. If all you're is Dabbleverse, it's not me. It's not me, and I'm glad I don't know who you are. Goodbye.
What about Mr. Big Shot?
Mr. Big Shot, die. Just die.
Wow, that's not very. In Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft.
No,
folks.
no, die
Boys
in real
Minecraft.
life. I hope you have a
No,
heart
no,
attack.
no, not true, not true. I repeat, not true.
It's okay. No,
that's in
it's
Minecraft.
not. It's not against the rules to say that I hope somebody has a heart attack and a heart attack.
Heart attack. I hope you get cacked by your heart attack.
You ought to know by
Yak.
Heart attack.
That's what you just did. You just did that.
I did.
You were just singing Billy Joel out of nowhere.
I hope everyone has a heart attack.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Chris Mack. No, I just accidentally had a tab pulled up. Sorry, buddy. I can't even see it now.
I'm not going after anyone. It's not because I hate somebody. It's just I don't know you and I don't give a shit. So I don't care if you die. That's all I'm saying.
I would read your comment, Soup Party, but it's not for us. Like, how dare you say this? BYB is not memorable. How dare you? How dare you?
It's very memorable. Remember that time that I
Jesus Christ.
Wait.
It was vicious.
These people are not our. I thought they were here to support us, but they're here to tear us down.
Vicious,
it's not
but accurate.
nice. Fair.
Would it be
I'll give
memorable
you
if I
that.
showed you one of my lungs? I'll fucking do it right now. I'm taking out one of my lungs. All right, come on. I'm burning it out.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of shit. It's amazing how much stuff I got to go through. If you want, next.
I don't got a ton of time on this earth anymore.
But I guess you got new stories.
I'll probably be here for hours. I have tons of shit to go through, so fuck it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Can I go to bed?
You guys can do whatever you want. No pressure.
Well, I
dude.
want to jerk off, but YouTube might. Not to that.
And of course, our hero, savior. Oh, hold on.
Oh, there he is in
news.
his coffin.
Oregon 17, Washington 20. See, we're 3-point game. It's a fucking good game.
You don't look a day past dead.
And Soup Party says Mr. A is also not allowed to go to bed to jerk off. That's right. We do the no yanks. No yanks. That's what we're doing here.
You know what sucks? I have to piss, and no one's gonna believe me. They're gonna think that I went to jerk off. But I really do have to piss. I'm like the boy who cried wolf, or the boy.
Why don't you freeze yourself on screen?
Oh, that's right. Shh! Don't tell nobody.
Duh, Mud Shark Unite. Go Washington. How dare you? How dare you, sir, come into my chat and say such a thing?
Yeah. How dare you?
He said no pissing either. So sorry,
fuck.
Mr. AIDS.
Damn it.
Not allowed. All right. So our Lord and Savior gave us a little bit of insight to what might have led up to his heart condition. Let's see what he has. Are you going to go take a pee with your phone, Mr. Lou? Stevie Lou, he knows how to take a pee with his camera.
That I'm pissing anywhere. Come on, man. That's gross. I ain't a fucking savage like that other guy.
It's been quite the adventure for the past couple of months. Of course, I had quadruple bypass surgery.
If I was going to have a surgery, it probably would be quadruple. You know what I mean? It's on brand.
Quads. Not one, not two, not three. All four. I fucking plugged up all four of those babies. And you got to watch it happen with Gino drinking whiskey, eating like shit, all the good things you saw right here. 15 beers a day, all the fun and excitement that will make your coronary arteries like a paper straw trying to suck up a milkshake. It just, it really isn't a healthy lifestyle.
So you heard it here, folks. Gino Bisconte is the reason Anthony had heart issues. Drinking all day and hanging out with Anthony. Gino is a bad influence on him, and I can just kind of read between the lines that he'll be wanting to go down to South Carolina and start a healthier lifestyle. Less stress. He won't be surrounded by the community that he speaks of quite a bit. You know what I'm talking about?
The blacks.
The blacks.
Yeah, so he's trying to get away from all the things that stress him out, like
The blacks.
Blacks.
and move down to South Carolina where it's easy living with the country folks. Where you can sit on your porch all day and you can shoot off that porch with your shotgun. You might shoot some squirrels and whatnots, maybe even a turkey if you're lucky. That kind of shit.
Whoa, is Granny here?
No.
Yeah.
I just heard Granny again. I heard him again right there.
Yee-hoo!
Granny?
I'll take a dish and I'll put Crisco on my skin.
He puts Crisco on his skin or he bakes himself again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm caught up in some wires here. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, shit. I'm caught up in some wires.
Yeah, that's some real hick shit.
Santa hat in my... oh, my. Don't fall. Oh, careful, careful. If you fall out of your chair, you're going to have to call...
Whoa!
Don't even play.
Whoa!
He's playing.
Stevie Lou, you know if he falls out of his chair, he has to call the fire company like a cat that's stuck in a tree?
They're not a company, but we get it.
Well aware.
We're with you.
Well aware.
Oh, that's like the old days when you had to call the actual fire company.
No, I've made that joke before. I think it's funny, though. I still think it's funny. You're like a cat stuck in a tree.
I hope this fire company has some good customer service because, boy, oh boy, I'm going to need it. All right, we're losing viewers as I'm falling out of my... Holy shit. Now we're getting crazy with it. I didn't even drink tonight, believe it or not. Believe it or not, folks. So what do you guys think about that? Anthony blaming Gino Biscotti on his heart condition. Do you think that Gino's still trying to kill him as we speak? Or do you think in the future he will continue to try to kill him? Or was it that just a one-off and Anthony will realize that that's what was going on and try to decouple himself from the addictions and the stressful lifestyle in New York City? He's moving to New...
He's already realized because he did, like you said, he mentioned that Gino was the cause of it at least twice or 3 times on the fucking show. He brought up Gino.
Once, twice.
And I mean, of course he can,
times.
say that it's a joke, just,
It's a joke.
It's a joke, but is it really? Because he did have a heart problem. He did have to have massive heart surgery.
Heart palpitations.
And is that not caused by what he's accusing Gino of doing? Like, I know it's a joke, but still, is like, joke is still real at some point. Like, look at everything that he's saying. Like, didn't Gino not push him glasses? Like, oh, look, I'm being funny and I'm pushing you.
We call that force feeding.
Even though you've already
alcohol.
drinking 3 fucking glasses of whiskey, I'm going to act like a fucking asshole. Oh, I'm being silly. Oh, I'm pushing you a glass of whiskey that you already had 3 of at the age of 72. The fuck out of here, Gino, you fucking retard. Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Well, at least you don't have a strong opinion on it. That's good.
Yeah. Fuck you, Gino. You ruined Compound Media. You understand that?
Jesus Christ.
I can't afford Compound Media. It's just one fucking show. because I'm not watching In Hot Water anymore. I was already borderline. I was already on the fence with his fucking sports show. I hate sports. I'm sorry I'm not a man and I don't like sports, but I don't like a comedy show talking about fucking sports. So yeah, I was on the fence. And then when he talked shit about my dead friend, he pushed me right off that fence. Done. And I, just like before, I loved Opie and Anthony. And when that was over, I hated Opie, but I still could not afford to just listen to Anthony talk to himself. And we're right back to that again. I can't afford to just pay for Anthony. I bought Compound Media when there were so many shows. There was Eastside Dave. There was this other show with this black guy. He was doing a good
Talib
show.
Starks, Safe Space.
Yeah, Safe
New
Space.
York City Crime Report. Yeah.
Yes.
TBD, all the good
TBD,
shit.
and TBD is still, I don't know what the hell that is now, but it's not that bad, but I'm not.
It
can't
was
afford-
with Crip Daddy, but now it's with Crip Daddy.
Yeah, it's just with Quip what you can fucking do, but I can't afford it. So I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying TBD is bad. I'm not saying anything's bad. In Hot Water's bad. But I can't afford that. I'm sorry if that makes me sound poor or whatever, but $10 fucking for one show. Yes, I would pay that for the fucking 5 shows that I was listening to before, but not just for Anthony. And I love it. And like
Maybe
I said,
you should start
I love
watching
Anthony to bits. And I can't
start watching
I can't
Nobody
pay
Likes
for just
Onions.
him.
And then when you can't
I hate
afford it,
Nobody
he'll call you the pores and you'll enjoy it because it's like
That's fine. Call me
self-flagellation. It's
the
like
pores.
whipping yourself.
I am the poorest. I can't afford it. I don't have the money for it. I'm fucking poor. I can't afford it.
All
sad.
right, here we go.
That's
What
it.
if
That's all I
he
got to
can't
say.
reach the phone? I hope he's got a life alert. Whatever. I'm always close to my phone. I tried to be. It has caught me off guard a couple times, to be honest.
You don't have a life alert?
Yeah, Tommy Pope. Right. What was the name of that show? That was a good show too, though. I watched that one religiously.
Fair one.
A fair one. Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah. Until
a good show.
the co-host got kicked off, and then he's like, no.
Well, whatever. He did it for like a year by himself, and he always had pretty good guests, honestly. Like he had all the good comedians coming in, a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Even right to the end there.
Anything about that,
it was
but
Shane Gillis is a fair one first. And then
yeah. And then later.
He left.
He left for what? He left for Comedy Central. Did he leave for SNL?
were they both called a fair one?
That was later.
Yeah. It was always called a fair one, but Shane was the main host.
Oh.
Tommy was like the co-host with Shane, and then Shane had to say, "Hey, I can't do it here anymore." And then at that time, he started doing Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
Oh, okay.
Never
I
looked
did.
back from that.
I never knew that. Wow.
He actually may have been doing that simultaneously for a little bit, Matt and
Yeah.
Shane's. But once Matt and Shane started to take off, and he was getting in with the Lewis crew more.
Gas Digitals.
Yeah.
And then Tommy.
Nick's with the
they let-
pig. That don't
They
sound
let
good.
Tommy keep the show.
Yeah, I never knew that.
But yeah, that was just due time before that ended.
Stormy says, imagine if Stevie Lou ate ice cream like that on MLC. We know what would happen. You would get cussed out. You would get cursed.
Man, she is.
Yeah, you're getting called out for just doing whatever the hell you like on this show, like as if we're not doing a show, as if it's just, oh, I'm Stevie Lou and I just hang out with my buddies on a screen. Look at this.
Wait, what are we doing?
Just hanging out like we're in a Discord.
I just went and served myself some ice cream and ate the ice cream, and I'm offending people.
You got served.
It's cum in that ice cream.
I had to open up a new one. How the fuck are they getting cum into this fucking ice cream?
Well, I mean, it seeps in, you know. If you come all over the place, can't help it.
You just jizz all over the place.
I do. That's the way of life. You get your jizz all over the place.
Dreams can come true. That's correct, Mr. A.
Mm-hmm.
Salvatore M. My Christmas wish is that Bruce Willis thinks he's actually John McClane and starts thinking that Quadfather is Alan Rickman.
Who's Alec Rickman?
The guy he kills at the end of the movie.
Hans
that falls
Gruber.
out of Hans Gruber that falls to the ground and goes splat at the end. Not very nice.
I don't remember.
LOL, I'm not offended. I think it's funny that Kevin gets so worked up over it. I do like that he has put a time stamp on when you're allowed to start smoking marijuanas. You get 2 hours in, then the third hour for free as far as puff and tough. But it looked like today you were out doing whatever the fuck you wanted again. So did you get
Hallmark?
It's the chat. It's not me, Stevie. It's the chat.
Oh.
They're forcing me to ask these questions. The people out there want to know. Inquiring minds want to know things. Are you peeing on us? This is weird and awkward. Seriously? What are you, fucking Jerry Shepardini? Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought we were getting weird with it. That's like a Jerry bit. And we don't do Jerry bits on BYB anymore.
Or ever again.
Never again. Not until I don't even think there's a thing he can do, honestly.
You ever notice that he just says things to hear his own voice?
Some people aren't self-aware, Stevie Lou, when they say things. You know what I mean?
Some people
You know
just
what I
say
mean?
irrelevant things just to hear their own voice. Do you ever notice that?
I'm full of shit. I'm just fucking teasing.
I'm just
What's
kidding.
got you laughing?
I'm not just kidding because that's
You should get an Alexa so you can be like, Alexa, call 911.
Whoa. Hey, Alexa, no. Okay.
I was about to do that. I wonder what it would do. Should I really do that to see what it would do?
Yeah.
Amazon, call 911.
No, of course it's going to do that, you knucklehead. Unless you don't have it connected to your.
No. Hang on. Did you hear it? It just said, hang on. It just said, listen to me right now. Listen. Shh. It just said this. I can't. That's what it said. I swear
That
to
bitch
God.
is in on it. She's in on it.
It did nothing. It didn't. My girlfriend was all upset, but my tablet just went, I can't write. That's what it did. That's all it did. Amazon. It's dead now. It's dead now. I could be dead now too. It's not responding. What the fuck?
Did you just unplug it from the wall?
No, it's underneath the computer. It's underneath this computer. I'm talking to it. Amazon! What the fuck just happened? I'm dying!
If you'd like to tell me how I can improve, try saying, I have feedback.
Well, if your Amazon is dead and then you say that its name, aren't you dead naming it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just ruined everything.
Yeah. Well, I have wrestling news. Do you want to talk about that, Mr. A?
Ooh! Yeah. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, our buddy Hughezy isn't here to talk about it with you. But former WWE diva Sunny gets 17 fucking years for DUI murder. God, she's hot. I mean,
yeah,
Jesus,
hell
dude.
Yeah.
But now, why is that guy so happy to see her?
Where's Sunny? Hey,
This lady ate Sonny.
is it the lawyer? Did
That lady on the left there ate Sonny.
Because the
Whoever
lawyer
used
is
to-
much more attractive.
So she's pretty much, that's insane. That's
She
17
can always
years.
go back to the old way. She can always go back. Don't worry.
No.
She just
What a
needs little
downfall,
time in the
right?
ring.
Oh, I
She can
don't
get it
like
back.
that. Ah! Ah! Frankie McDonald. Have you ever jerked off to Frankie McDonald?
Who is this guy?
He looks like he just had sex.
He's enjoying it all right. Him in 2023.
That's great.
Funny.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? You probably used to jerk off to her all the time back in the day, right, Mr. A?
I actually I didn't watch wrestling when she was involved with it. I'm watching it now to go back to it, but I did not know Sonny. So no, I did not. Stevie, did you?
Yeah, wrestling's for retards. Sorry.
Okay, that's not what
I'm
I
sorry.
said.
Did I say that?
But
Oh, fuck!
what-
I said it out loud. I was just thinking that. I was like, say something different so they don't get upset.
Because
And I
the
just said the thought.
the age difference is what I was asking.
I'm so dumb. I vaguely remember her.
Shit happens.
I remember we had like Trish
Mistakes
Stratus.
happen, buddy.
Yeah, Trish Stratus.
Stratus was a good one. Lita.
Oh yeah, you can see her thong that goes up her ass crack. You know that?
Sable.
You know what a
Yeah,
thong
Sable.
does?
Sable would have been the first one, I think, that was really hot to trot.
Oh, showed her tits. The handprints over her tits.
Right.
Yeah.
And could wrestle also. You know.
What?
What did
was
she
like-
have?
Remember she had
Big
the marvelous
fucking tits.
Mhm. Marvelous Mark Marrow, I think the guy's name was, right?
Yeah. Big fucking DDTs. he did kind of like an F5, you know, the F5
Yeah.
move. He did kind
Yeah,
of
he had
like
a good
that, but
he had a
it
good
wasn't-
finisher.
yeah. Huh?
Huh? You got a 9-volt.
It's that dripping
What?
noise, huh?
I didn't hear anything. What's going on?
I can always
I
get
don't
one.
know.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
sorry, Derek. I ruined your show. Huh?
Yeah, so next topic. I think, I don't know. Dumb cunts. We can continue conversation about that. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, Stevie Lou. So, you go very hard at Shuli now. Gino, is there any redemption, or are you like, you just seem like you're fucking fuck these fucks, and that's that. Ski mask, it might be included in that. I'm not even sure. Like, I feel weird asking you those questions.
How do I
but,
go hard at Shuli? I'm real on this one. I don't go after Shuli. You don't see me going
Okay.
after Shuli except for today a little
Fair.
bit. And today I was just responding to how I felt about the situation. You know, obviously I'm team Kevin Brennan. I've been going hard at Anthony Zenhauser because I think he's a fucking spineless.
Now that I did catch, and I loved what you
know.
said. You called him a huge fat ass piece of shit. I
Yeah,
heard
did
that.
you ever hear that
I was
his
like,
eyes
yeah,
are
yeah.
close
Woo,
together,
woo,
like he has
woo.
Down syndrome?
Oh,
He's a retarded dipshit, fat piece of shit that drives DoorDash and he's a piece of shit.
His eyes are
Anthony,
too close
I got no
together.
love for at all. He's
Yeah,
a fucking
that-
scumbag, and we all know what's going on.
I think
with
we
that.
all
It's
feel the same way about him.
It's all good. So it's all good. Surely,
I think there was
is
a
what it
time
is.
when it wasn't that way, but the last year has really fucking twisted us into a knot where we really can't like the guy at this point. I don't see a way out of that one, but whatever.
And
A lot of
MLC
people seem to have, yeah.
MLC, I'm on with Kevin Brennan now. I'm on pretty regularly. I know where my butter is breaded. You know.
Anthony Zenhauser, and I don't want to be too obscure here, but Anthony Zenhauser, he seems like a. Oh no! Now I lost it. Never mind.
I fucked him up.
I was gonna say Fat Retard, but that's just too on the nose.
Did you say Bex? No, Anthony's not Bex. I know they look almost identical, Mr. A, but they're not the same person.
Oh, okay.
They're both fat pieces of shit that look very manly, but
I didn't say
they're
piece
not
of
the same
shit. I
person.
said retard. His eyes are too close.
That too. I mean, that's part of it. Absolutely.
You know, and then Gino, the way he's did it to us with the Bobby P thing, that's not just the only thing. You know, I think it's despicable what he was doing with Marshall and Lindsay. And also,
yeah, that's a weird one, man. I don't get that shit.
And also going after fucking Kate Meany, like the way he was going after her, it was just completely unnecessary. And you know, you hear all these bad stories about him, and you try to give him
Bobby P was
the doubt, you like him.
That's all that it needed to be for me. It didn't need much more. All right, fine. You're a piece of shit. That's all I need.
Weighs on.
I was already on the fence with his stupid fucking sports show. I hate.
What kind of fence?
So why would I continue listening to fucking Gino? And then he had to push me right off the fucking fence by making fun of and talking shit about my dead friend. Go fuck yourself.
You're gone. Existed. Gone existed. You're done.
You're done. You ruined Compound Media, you ass fuck.
I noticed Bobby Nix does not inhale his cigs. I don't know. I will have to pay attention to that next time I'm hanging out.
You know what he does inhale? His pizza.
Penis? Oh, I thought you were going to say something else. Hackride, Duck's got a turnover on downs. Whoop, whoop. Hackride also. Yes, you heard what I heard. Okay, I offered KB an interview about Levyverse if answer any questions, if just has to pay Levy for the month of the shows he did on MLC. Whoa, shots fired, folks. Apparently Hackride, he believes the hype. I don't know. I'm not gonna fuck it. I have no idea. I can't comment.
Hackride, you're being misled.
Yeah.
Kevin,
well, none of us actually know anything, right? In reality, like
any money.
We don't know their deal. No one does, except for those two, correct? Would you agree with that statement?
Yes, but I still would want to
tell he said, he said.
Or I want to tell anyone if you know that I was wait.
If you know, you know.
Oh no, this is what I want to say.
Oh, what the fuck?
He's out. Stormy. Butters breaded? Yeah, she heard what I heard, bro. She heard what I heard. And you know it because you were giggling when you said it.
It's a it's a Northeastern thing. That's what we say things. That's how we do things up here. It's just you guys.
Yeah. Okay, nice try. I see what you're doing.
New York, especially Brooklyn.
It's a New York thing. You wouldn't understand. Bing bong. No, nothing. I get no credit for knowing that.
Bing bong boom. All right, what do you got here?
Okay, well, Rochi says, I think Bobby Nick inhales all of the fag. Got him. All right. No, I can't put up your comments, Hackride, because I'm not looking. Nobody could show me anything that would make me think otherwise than I don't really care what their deal was or who got what screwed or what. So is what it is at this point. There's no going back from that. Okay, so here we go. Cruvkin, whatever that means. What is Gino doing to Marshall and Lindsay? I canceled my compound subscription. Whoever you are, Cruvkin. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure on the perfect details of what happened between Gino and Lindsay, but it all sounds kind of shady. And I don't know if I can throw it all at Gino, but I think that's where the blame lies as far as I can tell so far. It sounds like some shit was said and comments were made that you really just can't go back from as like partner friend group. Because obviously Frank and Chrissy and Gino and Keanu and Lindsay and Marshall were all like this group. So when you fuck up, one of them fucks up, it kind of ends it. It's unfortunate, but that seems to be the case, huh? Do you have any insight on that, Stevie Lou? Do you know anything other than what I kind of said?
No, I just know that he was like, I don't even know why Marshall would even continue to watch the show. It's like almost Schadenfreude at a certain point, masochism, because this motherfucker was like still saying shitty stuff and lies and mistruths, and just because he is in now another fight with someone and the guy acts like a little fucking worm when he's in a conflict with people.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know. I've
when he
been
feels like
guilty
he's
of
got something to gain by trying to, out posture you or out position you, or it's just all fucking bizarre.
right.
Bizarre
And
mental
I don't even I've been guilty of that myself, hate watching shows because I think they might be talking shit about me personally. So then I'll end up fucking
I get what you're saying too, yeah.
It happens here and there, so
but you just move on, If you don't like something, find something you like. Find something that brings you joy.
Hey, yeah, huge shout out to David Chandler. Thank you very much, sir. Another awesome donation. I appreciate that, sir. As always, you're very generous to the community. The entire
DC, we love it. Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it very much. That was 2 hours ago, so I'm failing as a human and a host.
Was he in the chat? I don't think he was in the chat though.
Yeah, I don't think I saw him back. I did. It was going very fast there in the beginning when Hughezy was here. Now that Hughezy's gone, I guess no one likes us anymore, apparently. But Hacker, I thank you for the update. 24-20, Oregon Ducks are up. Woo! The only way to watch MLC is when he is shit talking you. Makes me laugh every time. Yeah, it is funny when they trash. That's the beauty of fucking Kevin Brennan, right? In that show is the trash talk. It's fun. It's like sitting at a comics table and trashing each other because that's what fucking comics are supposed to do. It's like when you got a room full of it's like watching Joe Rogan when he's got fucking Norman and Gillis and Ari Shaffir on and they all just sit there and trash each other. It's a fucking beautiful thing. That's how all these shows should
Kevin
be.
Brennan
If you ask me,
he's a pro. He's a professional shit stirrer extraordinaire. He talks shit better than almost anyone else in the world.
Yeah, like when he had Kate on the other day to like trash everybody, and it might not have been Kate. Whoever he had on, he was like, "You're supposed to come on here and trash," and the guy was like, "Well, I just didn't feel like being too mean today." And he's like, "Well, that's not what we do here at MLC. See, that's not what we're here for. You come on hot and you fucking go hard and you fucking leave it on the table."
But yeah, he really proves it today when he's on air with Opie, and he's got Opie just basically eating out of his palm. Love to see.
Absolutely. Okay, let's watch this clip. Okay, this is like him or not, this is Citizen M. Clip this thing up. This is the infamous phone call. I figured it'd be good to get it up.
He's like a non-psycho Joe Exotic.
Right.
He's like if Joe Exotic had some sort of social grace to him and wasn't a complete fucking obsessed, compulsed psycho.
Yeah, for clarification, Saint Ranger, yeah, sometimes YouTube don't. I definitely did not block your chat. So let's go ahead and play this now.
Time. Let me talk about anal. So I have
okay, so yeah, Citizen M. At first when I met him, I thought he was kind of a weird AI bot, weirdo dude, autist or something. But yeah, he's growing on me. I think I like the guy.
been doing anal sex recently. Like I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna say
This is the one to do it, please.
Kevin and his people are trolls, and they're the ones fucking with you. And we know you reached out to Kevin first. He said it on his show. Said, tell your fans to stop bullying me because they're pieces of shit. Our fans have never bullied you. No one on the Wet Spot ever bullied you. Keanu Cast never bullied you. And you're asking Keanu to take down a show she did with you that we all liked so much you came on a second time because of Kevin. Kate, with all due respect.
No. This is about my family. My family.
I'm going to tell you, whatever you say now, it's going to fall on deaf ears because it's not coming down. And someday you'll realize how out of line what you're doing is and how you're betraying people that are good to you for fucking the trolls on Kevin Brennan's
No, it's not for that.
So good to her, he was, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with what he just said for sure, man. Like, it's falling on deaf ears. Well, I think there was a solution that they could have just gone and edited that out. I think if someone would have truly, as a friend, came to me and asked me that, and they were actually my friends, and I had whatever, probably even just someone that came on my show and said something squirrely, I probably would be willing to go back and edit it out because it's not that big a deal. So, in my opinion, it seems like it could have been easily resolved, but now it's going to carry on forever. But also, she did say that shit in that whatever. I guarantee someone out there clipped it, and I guarantee it always will live in it's somewhere. It has a life of its own after you say it. You know what I mean? We've both said things we regret, and it never goes away. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of podcasting online. If you don't want it online, you better not fucking say it.
Yeah.
So both things can be true. You could be shitty to her. Gino could have been shitty to her, and also she made a mistake that it's kind of on her.
So embarrassed.
I don't care. We've been nothing but good to you. You're not embarrassed. There's idiots who are trying to embarrass you.
No, my family saw it. My family saw it, and I'm begging you.
No, you can hate me, but what you're doing is really kind of out of line.
I can't get a job with that on.
You can't get a job with that on. My ass, you can't. Stop making. I'm gonna say it again, Kate. Why can't you understand? You went on Kevin's show, and you can keep. I'm helping you here.
He keeps bringing up just the amount of time. There should be a counter. I wish if I could give Citizen M a little piece of constructive criticism here, is that he should have had a little counter that said how many times Gino mentions Kevin Brennan here. Watch it tick.
Well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing with us in the Bobby P thing, and then all of a sudden he's bringing up MLC as like a part of his defense for like what he did. It's like MLC is definitely in his head to some degree. Like it's all that shit does piss him off and gets in his head. So there's no doubt that he would like to be getting along with Kevin Brennan and not having issues at Compound with Kevin Brennan.
Puts out here. I don't know, buddy. I don't know if I could watch this whole fucking thing again because I watched it.
Yeah, no. I
know we're doing it for the show and everything. I'm not trying to be a nudge, but like at one point he starts going, and then he released naked photos of Keanu. Like that's one of those things that reminds me of kind of like your buddy Luke. How when you phrase certain things, and you end up obscuring the truth, you make yourself look like a complete fucking lunatic and a complete garbage source of information and just total psycho when you do shit like that.
Yeah, when you're taking an angle that doesn't even exist, right? You're like in the ether with your thoughts. It's
like I think, and I've even heard Keanu say that he revenge porned her. That Kevin Brennan's been revenge porning.
Yeah, I've heard that statement.
By reposting her OnlyFans. And I'm not condoning it for a second. I've never gone and reposted anyone's OnlyFans, neither, and I never will. But that's not revenge porn. I know it may feel
far from it.
You, but it's one of those things where once you all right, I don't want to get into the whole you I'm sure you could deduce where I was going with that.
I'm mopping up what you're dripping on the ground. Absolutely.
So I'm not condoning it whatsoever, but I think everybody needs to just fucking move the fuck on, or not, and let us all just enjoy the.
Oh, you know that. Well, come on. Seriously,
Enjoy the mayhem.
We know Gino Biscani, and if there's one thing he'll do is harp on that for the next year, guaranteed. It is what it is. If you know, like the main things that bug him will come up every show until they don't bug him anymore. He's whatever. I was glad to see Aaron and him had a conversation the other day. That's cool, man. Like there is, there's a way we can all like solve our problems, and time goes by. Time heals all wounds, I guess is my point. And eventually, even people you're totally pissed at, you can talk on the phone and move past shit. So obviously,
you go from
Aaron Berg
holding him by the neck up against the wall to accidentally,
or you and Ryan Katsu Rivera, like you go from hey, I want to kill your ass to hey, I respect you and let's have a talk. It's amazing how that works. A little get your aggression out on each other and move on. Yeah, so I thought maybe there was like Keanu complaining about people sharing your nudes is kind of maybe in the same zone as Kate wanting that episode taken down. Like we don't want our personal shit like that out there, and maybe it would be cool if everybody could stop doing that kind of shit. And I guess that would include Kate, what she said on the show, and Keanu, she has her OnlyFans. Maybe she didn't want all of her content out there for free. I don't even know if that's the issue, but it's out there. So I don't know. Maybe there is some similarities in those issues and they could see that. Maybe it would just be easier to edit that shit out and move on. That would be my suggestion if like Keanu or fucking Gino was watching the show, would be, hey, maybe it would be cool if you just fucking edited that stuff out and got rid of it for him. It's always food for thought.
Act like an adult.
A quote. Wait. Yeah, a quote that will live in infamy like December 7th, a day that will live in infamy. That's right. Pearl Harbor, December 7th. I pick up what you're dropping there, Saint Ranger. I'm a history buff myself, friend. I'm a big follower of World War II, especially. Very interesting subject. Stormy, how does talking about smoking crack help someone get a job, though? It's all messed up.
Yeah, good point. I mean, technically, that story was that she was inadvertently or
accidentally,
unscrupulously.
No, I would think unscrupulously means she had some like some of it's on her, which I don't really think it is. I guess if you're smoking stuff
coming up in a week, I am fucked if I don't get these vocabularies down.
Nice spelling test. I like it. What are you, an English major or something?
In the army.
Yeah, I have to read that question again. I'm kind of losing it. How does smoking crack help someone? Okay, well, I mean, yeah, if you're walking up on the street, like I was gonna defend her and say, like, but yeah, not everyone thinks about weed. Weed's harmless nowadays. Nobody really cares about it. Holy shit, right at the last second this guy shows up. But yeah, so you are responsible for grabbing shit out of other people's hands and smoking it out of whatever fucking kind of device it is. So it really is up to you to know what's in a pipe before you ever take a hit of it. At first, I was like, Sherrod Small handed her that's fucked up. And then I thought about it more. And it was like, well, I guess you should be responsible for what you're handed. Just like you shouldn't be doing lines of coke nowadays unless like you watch a couple other people do it first, if you know what I'm saying.
You ever been dusted on PCP by accident? Oh boy.
Ray was talking about it last night, I think, that he got dusted for the first time. Didn't like it. And also, I mean, I don't want to sound like a complete degenerate, but I mean, Tony is here also to take some of the flow from me. But putting a little cocaine in a cannabis bowl and smoking it is a lot.
A little bit
different.
of a snow cap. Little
Yeah,
snow cap.
it's a lot different than smoking crack. Okay,
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
let's
sure.
be honest here. Like,
Completely
Sherrod
different
Small
flavor
is
profile.
not smoking rack. He's not smoking the Krill. He's not smoking, the fucking Charlie. He's not smoking the fucking Ready Rock.
Or, putting that little bit of tobacco out of the end of a cigarette and sucking the cocaine in that.
I think what little Kate there just doesn't maybe totally get is that I'm sure, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. It's actually fucking gross and not a good way to get high whatsoever. Bad waste of time, in my opinion. But
And
I'm
cocaine.
sure basically what it was is that Sherrod packed a bowl. They were probably whacked out of their mind, drunk down at McDougal in a back alley. Sherrod probably dipped a little fucking, like Tony said, little snow cap. And then she looks down and she sees that. And she goes, "What the fuck?" And he goes, "Smoke it, dummy." And then here we are. So.
And snow caps aren't a good nightcap, by the way. They don't go hand in hand.
No, usually your heart races for, a couple minutes, and you're it's just, I don't know. I'm so fucking glad that I got through cocaine days of my life.
I haven't touched it in almost 4 years, man.
It's not a good time, man, when you get locked into a ugly cocaine habit.
One that lasts like 26, 27 years.
Jeez. Hey. Derek, you're on cocaine right now, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. No, I'm on West Coast time. It's almost like having cocaine when I'm hanging out with people on the East Coast, though.
Yeah.
That Oregon booger sugar.
Because you guys all look fucking tired, and it's like 11 o'clock, and it's 8 o'clock here. So, yeah, it's like being on cocaine when you're at 8 o'clock in the evening. Kind of the same thing. Hell yeah.
Well, I get juiced when I, do almost 3 hours with the Cav dog. That's always tough to follow up after.
Yeah, no, we also get the point, Stormy. We'll talking about it on another stream. So what her point was the fact that she has an issue with the shit that she said on Keanu's stream. But now she goes on like every stream and reveals all these fucking personal details about her life that probably aren't so hot either. So
it's
that
definitely hypocritical, to say the
right.
least.
Yeah. So like, oh yeah, it's not okay for Keanu to leave it up, but yeah, MLC, yeah, you can leave up my Sherrod crack smoking show video, no problem, no big deal.
Was the issue that I saw the clip, but I thought that the issue was that in that particular clip, that there was a clip of her family with that story. So those two being together was the thing, whereas maybe in some of those other ones, there were no family pictures associated with it. Is that, I
don't think her family was there when she was having anal, as far as I know.
No. Pictures of her family were on that show that she was talking about. I think that was the issue.
That's why it got back to her.
Or
that's why it got back to her family. Like her family had heard about it, supposedly.
Well, no, I think that was
allegedly
the basis of her request was that, hey, my family picture is in this particular show about me talking about this. And she got a little over her skis. And my whole theory is that they just don't know how to use the editor in YouTube to just take out this like one little clip. But that's just the theory.
Oh, shit. This is crazy.
27-24, 12 minutes left. Oregon down 3. We need a miracle, folks. Not a miracle.
The next comment right after that. This is insane.
Did someone say Coco?
Dr. Roxo, the cocaine clown. He does cocaine, baby.
And
if you're going to be a clown, have some cocaine.
It's not cocaine.
You're gonna clown around when you come to my town.
Insane.
Cocaine.
He lost his nose. He did so much.
It's a clown. It's a clown. It's a clown.
Do you guys know Dr.
Cocaine.
Roxo? Please tell me. You know Dr. Roxo, the cocaine clown?
No.
Oh, you guys missed out. Metalocalypse.
Oh, okay, I know that. Yeah, it was on like Adult Swim or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You would love that shit, bro. You gotta watch it.
yeah, I watched Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse is funny.
And then they had Laser Blazer and fucking Axe Cop and all that shit. Right.
Yeah, this one specifically was really the best because they had Dr. Roxo, the cocaine clown, who loves
Do you
coke.
know that?
Right.
Do you know that after BYB, if people want to, they can go over to the ZeroDarkTony channel and listen to the Tibetan bowls right now. If you want to go to sleep,
Tibet.
Yep. If you
That
want some
make you
sleepy, if you want
calm.
a little sleepy time, something, I got Tibetan bowls.
If you
going.
didn't do cocaine,
I
then
never
you should
closed.
go over to Zero Dark Tony show.
I never closed. My store
I don't know.
never
You
closed.
could probably zone out on some bowls if you're zooming too.
On bowls,
Yeah, if you smoked a bowls like that, I guess that's possible.
No. Like, you know, sniffed out and getting in tune.
Bowls on bowls. And I'm using the AI like a motherfucker for some of these thumbnails and descriptions and shit. It's great. Are you using AI for any of your stuff there, Stevie Lou?
No. I'm gonna kill the machines one day.
I know.
Yeah, we will win the war.
I know, but see, I'm just trying to be friendly right now, just to see and what's going on. I gotta.
No, don't do that. You're falling into their trap. Exactly. Me and Stevie Lou know where Skynet is, and we are going to.
We've been working on a
go
plan.
there.
Blow
What?
the fuck
Yeah.
up.
We better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we better not reveal everything tonight.
I believe in full
on the show.
infiltration and full penetration.
Tony can drive. He can definitely be a driver.
Man, this guy knows how to
drive
do
like a motherfucker.
segues. This guy knows how to do segues. Penetration, masturbation, insemination, whatever the fuck you guys are doing. That's
man.
awesome.
I don't like this one.
He don't like it. All right, fuck, we don't have to do it. I know what you mean because the
That one
ending
fucked
is
me out.
sad.
Apparently that lady unalived herself or some shit.
Correct.
You know,
That is
I'm
correct.
seeing a lot of that stuff on Twitter. A lot of people getting pew-pewed.
Yeah, they like she's having
This lady
issue,
died of
like-
embarrassment. That's what I wrote on my notes too, because that's how I remembered the story.
mental issue, bro. And then
Yeah, I think she's having. All right. Well, we won't even talk about it if we're not going to do it.
I don't
got
know. I
funnier
don't feel
shit.
like beating up on that poor bitch. Fucking.
I kind of I know what you're talking about, man. I kind of had the same feelings after it was all said and done, and then I heard the ending of the story. It was like, it was funny up till I heard the ending, and then it was like, fuck.
Lady's having
That
a personal crisis, and it goes to that extent. That's fucked up. You know?
Yeah. In that case, like typically I don't want like guys jerking off in playgrounds, but ladies masturbating on the beach, maybe not a big deal.
What if you rent out the playground?
No, as long as she's good looking, right? Isn't that kind of the rule? As long as she's good looking.
What if you
it
rent
doesn't
out
really
the
matter what
playground
she
and
does.
nobody can come onto the play? No, nobody comes on the playground because you rented out just for the sole reason that you maybe want to masturbate in the treehouse.
It's gonna
It's
be
a hypothetical.
lofty rental.
It
fee,
is.
especially
It's a
if
definite hypothetical.
you catch any wind of.
I
what
feel
you're
like
doing.
that still is an ass beating. I don't know why. I feel like it still is. I
You're
feel
like,
like that
"No,
would
you
generate one.
I have the rental agreement. No, I have the rental agreement.
I got my paperwork.
Do you have your
on you.
papers? Do you have your papers? Man, I'm just not doing the impersonations or the accents very well, so I'm just gonna have to give up on everything. Life, maybe, I don't know. In Minecraft.
Well, I think kids just need to be able to be armed a lot.
Is this
earlier.
true? Is there a Tukey in Metalocalypse? That's fucking insane if that's true.
There's a Tukey Wilson, the gangster. Have you ever seen Look up Tukey Wilson?
Yeah, I know. He was like one of the, either a blood or a crip. Was he a crip?
When Tukey was, I had Tukey on Ripcast a long time ago, and I introduced Tukey.
Tukeys?
Yeah, I did the two. Yeah, I introduced Tukey to Tukey.
Speaking of which, Stevie Lou, did you notice that Tukey was on Shuli while you guys were going? I don't even know if. Yeah, you saw that? All right.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought that was interesting that right after Tukey Tuesdays didn't go through, that Tukey's over there on the Shuli network. That kind of made me wonder.
Tukey don't play sides really, man.
Yeah, from what I've noticed, he just wants to do his fucking show and be left alone and not be copywritten, struck by these fucking losers.
You know.
Yeah, I feel bad for that guy, man. That sucks. He's probably the coolest, hottest thing going in the Dabbleverse, and now he's got to deal with like scumbags coming after him for no reason, really.
I feel like the Dabbleverse got AIDS.
It's gonna get over.
Like about 6 months ago, it got real bad AIDS. I feel like something that happened in that thing with all the doxing and all the stuff to people, you know, like it added like a sour layer to, you know.
It's been rotten a while, man.
It definitely ramped up, I feel, but I guess that's all perspective. It's only seems ramped up when it's happening to you.
Well, I mean, it happens to me all the time, so I'm just fucking used to it. It's not even, you know, I don't even look at anything, dude. Why would I? It's just going to drive you nuts. You just look at a certain point. You just got to keep. You're not going to get into the fucking end zone if you don't keep your fucking head down, run that ball through the fucking defense. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm so tired. I don't even know. What
All right, yeah, buddy. Talk to you later, man.
See you, Stevie Lou.
Great day of shows, brother. You fucking crushed it out of the park.
Saying I'm fucking shot right now.
Yeah, well, fuck, you're busy, man. It's all good.
What else you got?
I hit this link. Let me get there. Give me 2 seconds. I didn't know if ZeroDarkTony got to see this one. Here we go.
If that's not my name, could you look at my name, please?
I can't see it.
Algeria. I'll jeer you up even.
Algeria, because aren't those the guys over in Ireland? The Algerians? Is that who they're mad at? I didn't know.
Oh, in Ireland. Yeah, probably. Something along. Yeah, like an Algerian national.
Yeah.
Right. I believe so. I don't, Stevie Lou. I don't even think you caught this one the other day. Maybe
people don't know this. We started Jake Hudson. We were the beginning, but that's kind of like, if I may, like all that Dabbleverse. And every time I bring up the fucking Dabbleverse, I say, thank God we're out of it. Don't ever count me in as part of it. It's fucking pathetic. But like that Dabbleverse just kind of stole everything steel toe and acted like they've been doing it the whole time. Like streaming 5 days a week. They did it because they saw us doing it and making money, and they went, well, we'll do it. And the funniest part to me is, I know it, fans of this show know it, they'll never admit it. They can't admit it to themselves.
Do you think that Kevin Brennan and Shuli and all these guys are going to be able to admit it to themselves that Aaron Imholt invented a 5-day work week? What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think first you would have to just believe that. You'd have to believe what Aaron's saying first before you could take it to that next step, right? And I don't know if I can get there.
I don't know. I already covered this once, but this shit cracks me up, bro, because there is no way that you can think that that you invented were you here the other day when we covered this?
I don't remember.
Yeah, either way.
I was pretty sick the other day.
Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, I don't this
have
one just,
the ability.
I'll watch it twice just because it blows my mind.
Like, fuck, they don't even think they're, well, Bob Levy did.
Oh, I thought it was Kevin Brennan said, "Hey, Steel Toe's on 5 days a week. We should do that."
You know, you're okay. Fair enough. You're right. Kevin did say that. And Bob Levy put the bug in Shuli's ear. So we should do 5 days a week. Look what Steel Toe's doing. It's a morning show, blah, blah, blah. But they're all doing it because we started doing it. We created the time slot.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, let's be fair. They didn't start the fire, but the world's been turning.
The problem is they did a bad impression. They thought we could just, let's make fun of Stuttering John, or let's make fun of this person or that person. It's like, no. We actually do a real morning show here. You guys do like hack watch along shit. So if you're going to rip me off, at least honor it and do a good job. Don't do something. Don't rip me off and then force me to divorce myself and distance myself from all of you.
I can't.
Like you're doing right now, talking about it, about the Dabbleverse ripping you off. Almost exactly like, Aaron, quit doing this. It's almost like when you have a show that your fans only like listen to your show. It's almost like you get stuck in like a little warp.
Oh, yeah. It's a Mexican standoff, dude.
Like, I can't believe, like, there's no way he believes what he just said. And also, there's no way he believes, like, every time he says, I'm not part of the Dabbleverse. I have nothing to do with it. But here I go. I'm going to fucking rant about it for the next 20 minutes about all the Dabbleverse stuff. It's like, come on, dude. You can't do that. You can't say one thing. It's weird.
You know, from an objective standpoint with the Dabbleverse, you have a community and an ecosystem that is based upon John. And John now has taken this very unpleasant heel turn. Like a heel turn can be done the right, he has done it the wrong way. You know, like a heel turn is not, he really could have maximized his own benefit from this thing, but there's just a lot of egos and a lot of, like, he's an alcoholic, dude. He's a fucking smooth brain, bro. You know, he can't make decisions when he's drinking. He gets in he has like 17 beers on his show.
Right. But Aaron Emholt is sober as fuck and does goofy shit. So that's, I guess, you guys have no love. I guess I'm asking a guy that you maybe not even like Aaron Emholt very much, but
I think he works very hard, and you can't knock the hustle.
A washing machine works really hard, though.
You can't knock the hustle. I can fuck with the guy and roast him a little bit. I mean, who doesn't? That's, you know, it's just a little bit of fun. I don't mind being roasted. I don't mind people making fun of me.
Yeah. You got to be a little self-deprecating to do these fucking shows.
Fuck
man,
yeah,
for sure.
I mean, you know, look, in my past life, I have been garbage. Like, I got to just deal with it. You know, it's gonna happen.
Smokey the Spurg is here. What up, man? All right. Well, okay. This is probably the last story we'll do for the night. But since I have you here,
for sure,
this is actually a good topic to run out here.
Vince the lawyer came in here and started saying,
keep rubbing that nose.
John, have you ever interviewed Monica Lewinsky?
Oh, he's juicy.
Now, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You knew exactly what he was
Have
talking
you
about.
ever interviewed Patrick Ewing? I don't.
So let me just make this completely clear to everybody. John believes my name is Patrick Lewinsky. Patrick Lewinsky. Thank you.
Know what the fuck he's talking about. And I answered, you could see, I answer honestly. No, I never did. And then somebody sends a super chat. For all we know, it was Vince.
For all we know. Hi,
with
Dr.
the
Steve.
alleged
Hi,
name
Bob.
of a potato. Now
that's interesting there. What he says right there. And Dabbler, I hope you're watching. Clip this for your evidence drawer. Stuttering John said right there in that clip that he believes the person who put the name, who had the username on YouTube of Patrick Lewinsky, he believes that was Vince the lawyer. And I do believe Dabbler got two claims made on his channel, 2 strikes on his channel, one from Stuttering John and one from said Patrick Lewinsky. So admit to evidence Exhibit A. John and Vince the lawyer are the ones very likely, allegedly, striking the Dabbler's channel.
It's all shitty, man.
I'm not the one who said Patrick Lewinsky. Vince did in the chat, and then someone else super chatted it.
Dun dun dun.
You know, it's just really, it's always just shitty when people try and do that. I mean, there's few people that have had more bullshit done, but you know, I get involved with controversial shit. That I get involved with people that I talk about that don't want to be spoken of, and then there's just plain goons, you know. But when you talk about this whole cycle of like, I saw John the other day talking about this, and he's like, he's like, I'm gonna get your name and I got your address. I'm gonna find out where he lives. He was talking with the old wacko army guy who's got the suitcase full of pills. What's that guy?
Ojeda,
fuck him.
Richard
Fuck
Ojeda
him.
guy.
Fuck him. Seriously, sorry, but just fuck him. You know, because he's just feeding
I don't
into
know
it.
anything about him.
And he's sitting there like a fucking goblin. You know, like sitting there like, look at my. It's just gross, dude. You know, it's just gross.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's another clip of John like bragging, like, "Oh yeah, when they do the copyright, then I'll get to see their names on the thing when they fill it out." It's like, you scumbag. So he pretty much probably did all this just so he could see the name on the copyright strike.
Yep, that's what he wanted to do. And
so therefore, yeah, exactly. He. But I mean, is that a dumb thing to be that big of a scumbag to do that?
Well, I mean, look,
it's scumbaggy, no doubt about that.
But it's also against the TOS, and it could cause John a problem.
I hope.
Me too. I don't think it's cool.
Yeah.
Now, the other side of that coin is some people are saying, well, why did they play that footage in the first place? I don't know, but it's not a copyright issue. You know, it's just not a copyright issue. He can't possibly say that he owns the copyright.
Yeah, 0%
content. So that in
No
itself, I mean, look, if he wanted to put it up as, you know, like he could have done 1,000 other ways to try and get that video taken down or do it a different way, right? He could have sent the official request through YouTube to him, right? And sent like a request.
Yeah.
And then YouTube sends the request like, hey, you know, the people, YouTube steps in and goes, hey, look, these guys want you to take it down. What do you say? You gonna take it down? And then they go, fuck you. And then they go, okay, 1 second. And then they go back and they go to the other guy. They go, hey, look, he said, fuck you. What do you guys think? What do you know? So like YouTube will go back and forth a little bit. So sometimes it takes a little time, but it's
up to the point where the side that made the strike has to present a case in court at that point, right?
Well, now what John has to do is he has to file, I believe, or wait a second. Hold on. John did the strike. Now John's got to file something, but in that filing, he's going to be able to get the information from the person he struck.
Exactly. All right, this is twice now. Quad got a David Cross ripoff. All right, you got called.
Oh, it's my glasses. Oh, fuck all you.
It's my glasses. Oh, I broke
Fuck
my
all of you.
glasses.
You get fucked.
Boom, got him.
I got these are David Cross glasses. Wow. I didn't
Apparently. No, they kind of are in a way. I see what they're saying with the
I
glasses.
told as soon as I realized what was happening, it took me I didn't get it the first time with Levy. I was like, did you really book David Cross? I was like, I really thought you booked David Cross. It's like, that's great.
No,
Well,
I
thank you very
remember.
much.
Yeah, that was a brilliant show,
Now
Mr.
I feel
Show.
old. Fuck you. I'm not
Well,
old.
you're old enough to watch Mr. Show back in the 90s.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously, you're you're old enough. I was old enough. Yep. That was a great show. Bob Odenkirk. Fuck, dude. Looking back on that show was I didn't really like it as much, but looking back in hindsight, it's 2020 now. So,
did you ever see Too Much Tuna? It's one of David Cross's. I think it's from the David Cross show or something, and it's a skit where they have a guest come on and they meet at a deli, and they give them a tuna sandwich, and they put on a lot of tuna, and they're like, and that's the goof, and then they go, "Is it too much tuna? It's too much tuna, right?"
Yeah, okay, that does sound familiar. Absolutely.
Dude, that shit's funny as fuck.
They also did like the I'm gonna dip my balls in it. I always like
that's
fucking
some funny
ridiculous
shit, man. Well, you've
Kids in the hall.
you've been rolling for a while, huh?
Yeah, 3.5 hours.
Wow, dude. All right,
we're giving it up here. David Cross was fucking hilarious. Also, Gavin McGinnis has a shitload of stories about David Cross. If you don't know about that,
fucking Taint magazine. Taint, you ever see that one on that show? They did the Taint magazine.
Yes, yeah, that I remember. Yeah.
And then they were showing like all the knockoffs. They were taking the shot down the news, whatever, the porn newsstand, and they were like, there were knockoffs. There was Twasn't, Never Twas, you know.
Love it.
All right, man. Well,
Little Lemmy says, great show tonight, Quad. Yeah, I'm gonna dip my balls in it. Was MTV This State. Yeah, you're right, Sean Riggle. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to let you down like that.
I'm gonna dip. Sign yourself off. Everybody go follow my.
You dip, I dip, we dip.
Subscribe. All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Have a good one, man.
Done.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. It was a great show. I enjoyed it very much. And I have some thoughts on what's going on in the Middle East, and what I think needs to be said about that is very complicated and it's a long story, but if I could get started simply by
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.